afternoon. This is Paul Keel, second round of the PGA Championship at Adirondack in Pennsylvania. Aldrich Potgieter, the leader at 5 under par. He's presently a stroke better than Alex Smalley. There's a big group that are 2 off the lead at 3 under, including Jason Day. Baseball, Cincinnati Reds in Cleveland to meet the Guardians tonight. But the start of a weekend series, Andrew Abbott to pitch for the Reds. Tanner Bybee for the Guardians. Cleveland's won 3 in a row. They own a 1-game lead in their division. The Reds have lost 7 of their last 10 and are last in their division. Columbus Clippers continue their series at St. Paul. NBA playoffs tonight. Detroit at Cleveland. Cavaliers lead the Pistons 3-2. San Antonio at Minnesota with the Spurs have a 3-2 lead. This update brought to you by the Waterworks and Header Plumbing, Drain, Heating, and Cooling. Together to serve you better. Schedule today at thewaterworks.com. Breaking sports news when it happens on the Fan, Ohio sports destination.
You're about to enter a land of audio delight so awesome that you'll drop all important obligations to get your daily fix. Even Marconi, inventor of the radio, couldn't have imagined the pleasures that are about to invade your ear hole.
Oh, yes.
Try as you might, there's no escape. Let's begin.
Mom, good afternoon.
This is Common Man and Timmy.
Doing good, Mike.
Featuring Panama Ted.
Too hot.
With special guests, Nicole Sheeran.
Yeah, dog.
Jen Winters.
I will kick you in the junk.
Jeff Rimmer.
I will be around to haunt you forever.
And Chris Collinsworth.
I mean, are you kidding me?
Broadcasting live from the corner of Cracky and Sacky.
Excuse me.
Here's Common Man and Timmy.
They don't know what the they're doing.
Happy Friday. Welcome in. Hello, good, clean boy.
Oh, hello, common man.
Look at you.
How are you doing?
You're in full aviator flight mode today.
Well, we haven't even discussed it yet this week. Wednesday was the 40th anniversary, or at least that's the day they decided to re-release the original Top Gun and Top Gun Maverick. It's in movies nationwide. It's in theaters.
It's in movies.
It's in movies and in theaters.
I'm sorry we couldn't talk about it on Wednesday because someone wasn't here on Wednesday, and that would be you.
I'm sorry, okay? But I'm here now, and I'm dressed like a fighter pilot.
You can see us on YouTube. I'm being dead serious now. A lot of the stuff we do is fodder, and, we're friends, so we like to bust each other's balls. But I'm telling you right now, you can't walk in to a bar dressed like that.
I can't.
No. You can't walk into a bar dressed like that.
Well,
You're going to get your ass beat.
I can't walk into like an actual military bar that I know of. I wouldn't do that and try to.
You shouldn't walk anywhere with that.
But I mean,
There's military people out all the time. Just running errands, going to the store. They're going to kill you.
They're not going to kill me.
You're a poser.
I get compliments on this jacket.
No, you don't.
Heather Max just complimented me on the jacket right outside.
She's a peon. She doesn't know what's going on. I'm talking about if someone's active duty or retired and they saw combat, they knew people who actually dress like that.
Oh, man.
They're going to kill you.
Well, that may be, but I feel like I'm paying homage. I feel like it's an honor. You know that I wanted to be in the Air Force. You know that when I
wanted to be in the Air Force.
When I was going to college, when I was picking out my schools, the journey started. I was trying to get an Air Force ROTC scholarship. The recruiter came to my house, interviewed me.
What are we doing?
I didn't have the GPA for it. I was going to do it.
That's
and then
like
I just went to regular school instead.
I always wanted to play Major League Baseball. I just didn't have the ability or the talent or the opportunity. But man, when I was a kid, I really wanted to play Major League Baseball.
That's not like that at all. No. And now maybe I wouldn't have been an actual fighter pilot, but I was trying to go in.
You think so?
If I got the scholarship, I was going to do it.
What do you think would prevent you? The fact that you are the most clumsy person ever, blind?
Because I'm blind?
Yes. You're not brave at all. You cower.
Cower?
Yes.
I Bill Cower?
You Bill Cower.
I don't Bill Cower. I stand at attention.
How you doing,
I'm a good
Ted?
order follower.
I'm doing good, Mike.
How you doing, Tress?
Doing good, Mike.
It is go to jail Friday.
No.
What?
I'm not done with Top Gun because, Teddy, you are going to go on a date with me.
He's not going to go with you.
You are going to go with me because you're not going to go to the movies
You
with me.
sound
You've got the
so
lady with the thing on her head in front of you.
Desperate right now.
Teddy, you love James Bond. We got that to talk about, but you love Top Gun too. You know what I feel?
What do you feel?
You know what I feel, Teddy?
The need?
Do you feel it?
I feel the need.
Yeah.
The need.
How you doing, little partner?
Fine. And it's little visitor now. Attaboyoli is how you say it in Cherokee.
Oh, well, pardon my French,
I was
but,
waiting for it.
I'll be damned.
No, you weren't.
I was waiting
No,
for it.
no,
Walker
you
told
weren't.
me I have AIDS.
Timmy, I was waiting for it.
You were?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Actually, I have something for you.
What? Just right now? Just like that?
Because you know what? That was so piss poor.
It was that piss poor.
I feel like
guys,
we owe the listeners something better
guys,
than that.
Was that piss poor?
That was
there was
piss poor.
The clip already started.
And
you
I was waiting
heard
for it.
Cruz. You heard Maverick and Goose.
No. I had something better planned today.
You're being honest. You were ready for that.
I was ready for it. And I had something better planned today. And I'm not just gonna throw it away because of your stupid thing. Here's what I had today.
Well,
I had a little thing.
I worked hard at it.
Well, it's fine. It sucked. Here's what I had. Little thing. I was going, hey, T-Bone sent me a thing this morning. And you're going to be like, oh, yeah, T-Bone sent you a thing. Yeah, you know how T-Bone likes the death metal?
Yeah.
Yeah, he likes to go to the laundromat, likes the death metal stuff. He sent me one of the new death metal songs.
Oh, get out of here.
That he really, really likes. Right? I thought we could play it here on the show. All right? And then I would play this.
And how you doing, little partner? Fine. And it's little visitor now. Adawayoli is how you say it in Cherokee. Oh well, pardon my French, but I'll be damned. Walker told me I have AIDS. Walker told me I have AIDS. Walker told me I have AIDS.
Now, what's better? The thing that you did or the thing that I was going to do? What's better? Much better.
Oh, my God. Whoa. I think it moved.
Walker told me I have AIDS.
I think I just became a death metal fan.
Bang!
Bone, I'm sorry. I'm going to go to the washroom with you now.
Hey!
Or the shower hall. Whatever it is.
Go to jail Friday. Get in touch with us at Man and Timmy 971 on X. Text the burner phone 614-787-3093. Email us goodcleanboy@gmail.com.
Walker told me I have AIDS.
Also, pick your parlay at 5 o'clock. We have a new ping pong table.
Oh, my God.
In this building right now. And let me tell you something. Our friends at Billiards Plus just installed it today. They brought it in here. They hand assembled it. I don't know what other appendages they would use, but they assembled it.
It's high quality, though. Just put it that way. This is Brunswick that we're talking about,
and it's pristine.
This is a major player in the game of ping pong. You got your Olhausen, and you got your Brunswick. Those are the two mighty. The Stiga is up there, but those are like the three big guys. We now got ourselves an official brand name table in here.
Looky here, because I know you can hear us on the TV side of the building. Because I know you like to come over here and use our stuff when we're not around. You know, the weekends, it's prime time for idiots to come over here and just abuse our Papa Shot and our ping pong table.
No.
All right? You're not allowed. And if we get wind that you're using our ping pong table, that's your ass. No foods to be put on top of there. All right? No fornicating. You know who you are, TV people. You like to come over here and bump uglies.
Definitely no leaning on it.
No. Adam King already bumped it.
He leaned on it on purpose.
He's an idiot.
He's an ass.
Adam, I stick up for you around here.
What are you doing,
You're
Adam?
dead to me now.
What are you doing? He did it just to be funny, too. And it wasn't. Now, I do commend our gal Max, who runs things upstairs, she's already sent out a company-wide email warning people. It's pretty good. Warning people to make sure that we take good care. And the rule has been placed. She didn't go as far to say that, no one besides you and me can even use the table. See, I'd go a step further.
I'm saying it.
I don't think anyone should even be able to look at it.
It's our table.
I think once you look at it for the first time, that's it. Don't touch it. Don't look at it. Don't even believe that it exists. Just walk away.
Teddy, did you get a good look at it?
It is fantastic.
Good. Never again.
Okay.
You walk past, you put your hand up to your eye, you don't look at it.
I can't even look at it?
No.
Teddy doesn't get to look at it?
No. He's too bad of a player.
He's with us, though.
He's an awful player.
Well,
awful.
But I'm not playing. I'm just watching.
Right. He doesn't.
The only time you're allowed to look at it is if you're sitting in the ping pong cuck chair.
Okay.
Then you can look at it.
Okay.
But if
That's
you're just
fair.
passing by, glancing by, rubbernecking as you go by, as they say.
Oh, yeah.
No.
We don't like that rubbernecking. We can.
I'm going to do this all freaking day.
I need the full version, though, a couple more times.
You'll get it.
Throughout the show.
You'll get it.
I don't know. I think it struggled with the pronunciation of Adebayo, but he did a good enough job.
What are you nitpicking for?
Nitpicking?
You're nitpicking. That's a nitpick.
I'm nitpicking?
Yeah, that's a nitpick.
Did you hear yourself over my use of the clip today?
I can't help it.
I should throw it into a Top Gun clip.
Sucks. Also,
how am I supposed to work like this?
We have our old ping pong table that now needs a new home. And if you go to 971thefan.com, you will see right on the main page, there's a place for you to bid on it. If you want it, the fine listeners out there, if you want it, you submit a bid. All the money goes to charity. It's going to go to Nationwide Children's Hospital and their mental health awareness. We're going to do all that. We've autographed it. We've signed it. We've drawn peepees on it.
Also, some special people have signed it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a piece of junk. All right, I'm not going to. It's
playable.
I didn't say it wasn't playable.
It's absolutely playable. It'll be beautiful in your basement or your garage. And you can definitely get yourself a new net if you don't like the one that we've got for it.
So if you want our old ping pong table, think about the history. Ryan Day has played on that table. Frank Caliendo has played on that table. 10 TV staff have fornicated on that table. Dom Tabari's naked ass was on there at some point, which we have pointed out. We wrote it on where his ass would be, where it was. So you can lick it.
You also did some beautiful artwork. You actually took a stain on the table and turned it in to one of our favorite characters on the show.
Well, the stain
is very, very neat.
Reminded me of Jeff Rimmer's goatee, his beard.
It did.
And so it was sort of like a little shroud of Turin where I just decided to fill it out for all the people.
It's the second coming of Christ, and then there's the shroud of Rimé.
971thefan.com. NFL schedules released last night. Brownies, Bengals, what do they look like? We'll tell you next. Colin, Man, and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got a 10-minute holdup on northbound 71 on the north side between East Broad Street and 17th Avenue due to the music festival that's going on at Sonic Temple. And we've got a 5-minute delay on eastbound 270 on the north outer belt between 315 and 71. This report is sponsored by Ohio Housing Finance Agency. Thinking of buying a home, but don't think you can afford it? The Ohio Housing Finance Agency provides down payment assistance and affordable loan options to eligible Ohioans. Learn more and find out if you qualify by visiting myohiohome.org. Home ownership. Make it part of your future. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Enjoy more ways to save at Kroger, like low prices in every aisle. And you can clip and save more with digital coupons in the Kroger app. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. So it's always easy to save big. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Fuel restrictions apply. See site for details.
You can save big on USDA Choice boneless chuck roasts. They're on sale now for just $6.99 a pound with your digital coupon. Limit 5. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Home should be a comfortable place, but sometimes it's filled with rooms that are too hot, too cold, high energy bills, noise, and polluted air. You deserve better because you care about home comfort, and that's why Logan Services will care for you. We're fast with same-day estimates and next-day installation. We're friendly, listening to you, offering a system for every home and every budget. Get comfortable by choosing Logan AC and Heat Services.
Hey there, Bo Bishop here. Tired of the same old routine? It's time to escape with an RV from RCD RV. Motorhomes, fifth wheels, travel trailers, they've got them all. Shop hundreds of RVs in stock today. 3 locations in Central Ohio to serve you or online anytime at rcdrv.com.
I'm Ultima Morgan. Morgan & Morgan isn't just an injury firm. It's our family's life work. It's my husband, it's my sons, it's me. When we take a case, we see a family just like ours. $30 billion recovered is something I'm proud of. But what I'm really proud of are the families we stood beside. It's an honor to fight for you when you need our support the most. Morgan & Morgan, for the people and your family.
Morgan & Morgan, Ohio office located at 600 Vine Street, Cincinnati. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
Jack Nicklaus's unrivaled vision. World-class competition. Yes. Golf's greats honor. Impactful charitable giving, loyal fans and volunteers, an iconic history defined by one handshake on the 18th green. June 1st through 7th, buy your tickets to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the Memorial Tournament presented by Workday. Visit memorialtickets.com.
I love Right Pack Credit Union because they're solution driven.
I feel valued as a member. They're focused on the latest technology and the personal connections.
Experience benefits that go beyond banking with Right Pack Credit Union. Just ask our actual members.
I definitely recommend Right Pack to all my family and friends as a credit union of choice.
Visit one of our Columbus area Right Pack Credit Union member centers near you. Based on individual members' experiences, results may vary.
AR here for Orthopedic One, Ohio's largest physician-owned orthopedic practice. They cover every specialty, and they care for patients of all ages. Several locations throughout Central Ohio. Start with the specialists. Start at orthopedic1.com.
Hello, it's John Kozik, founder and president of TurboTrack Realty, and I buy real estate as is fast for cash. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000. I buy vacant properties, inherited homes, divorce situations, death in the family, apartment buildings, commercial properties. I even buy my tenants won't pay me the rent houses. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000.
2 guys drove to work. Neither guy wore a seatbelt. One guy got a ticket. One guy didn't. The same 2 guys drove home. One guy wore his seatbelt. One guy didn't. One guy made it home. The guy not wearing his seatbelt didn't. Don't risk it. Click it or ticket. Paid for by NHTSA.
Amazon Business. Unlock smart business buying with fast, free delivery on millions of items and practical AI innovations that automate repetitive tasks. AmazonBusiness.com.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
We'll call it partly cloudy for the rest of the day. Overall pretty pleasant, just a little cooler than average with highs around 71. For the overnight hours, lows fall to 56 with increasing clouds. On Saturday, a little unsettled from time to time. We'll have occasional showers and a few thunderstorms out there. Looks like the best chance is going to be early in the day, then some additional redevelopment possible later in the day. Warmer and more humid, highs around 80. For the Fan, I'm 10 Weather Impact meteorologist Justin Gertz.
In the old days when people lived to be 40, you only had one option for listening to your favorite show. But now, ooh, baby, radio, podcast, the Fan app, and YouTube, ooh, just to name a few, live or on demand. You have no excuses. The Fan.
The Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook sponsor of Common Man and Timmy. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
The #1 show on Publio's Spotify rap list. It's Common Man and Timmy.
Happy Friday. It's Go to Jail Friday. Get in touch with us at Man and Timmy 971 on X. Text the burner phone 614-787-3093. Email us goodcleanboy@gmail.com. I was on YouTube last night, Common Man's Basement. 9 o'clock, brought to you by my friends at the Lion's Den. Did you enjoy it last night, Teddy? Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it.
It was a fantastic time. I mean, everybody was there joining in, asking questions.
Sounds like we got a big fat liar here on the other side of the glass.
I completely forgot about it.
Well, you know what? If you forgot about it or you were busy or whatever the hell you had to do, it's still there for you.
We
You can
only
watch
promoted it all day.
anytime you want. Just go to YouTube, search Common Man's Basement. And
I will go back and watch
subscribe to it.
No,
Thank you.
it doesn't count now. Everyone else can go back and listen to
Not
it and
me?
watch it.
I'm not allowed to
doesn't
go back
count
and
for you.
watch it?
And I got a bone to pick with you.
What?
So I'm trying to be a good friend. I'm trying to be a good co-host. I get in there. You know, I have stuff going on as well, but if I'm at home and I don't have a million things going on.
Is this about your stupid question that I wouldn't answer?
I'm going to pop in there and I'm going to support. And I even tried to, throw a little radio question in there.
I don't want that. It's not about you, Timmy.
I'm not making it about me.
The night is not about you. I don't want to answer your dumb questions. It's for the people.
Who said asking you a question that gets you talking about the show makes it about me? I'm trying to get you to discuss something about the show for our friends, for our listeners.
No.
I thought they like to see that, us kind of being friends and being friendly.
No, they have that. 3 hours a day, every single day. No one wants to hear from you in the chat. I think I speak for everybody.
Well, I guess I'll just stay away forever.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. NFL schedules released last night. We rarely do the thing that every other sports radio show does. But guess what time it is? Guess what time?
I don't want to do it.
No, we're gonna do it,
No.
baby.
No.
All right, Brown schedule.
Win. Loss.
No.
Loss.
Hold on now. We're going
Loss.
to take this seriously. Week 1 at Jacksonville.
Loss.
Week 2 at Tampa. They never leave the state of Florida.
Loss.
Week 3, home against Carolina. Carolina was a playoff team last year, but I say they suck. I say win.
Loss.
Home against Pittsburgh. That's a Thursday night. Win.
Loss.
Win. At the Jets. Win. Home against the Ravens.
Loss.
At Tennessee.
Win.
Tennessee's ass. Win. At Pittsburgh. Loss. I'll have them splitting those. At New Orleans, they ass too.
Here's their stretch right here. Win.
Home against the Houston Texans.
Win.
They beat the Texans?
Win.
Pretty good defense there. All right. I give them a loss. Hell with you. Then it's the bye week.
Loss.
Then it's home against...
Oh, sorry.
Then it's home against the Raiders. Win. Home against the Bengals. Loss. Home against the Falcons. Who's quarterbacking? Is it the rising head of Michael Penix? I'm going to say win. At the Giants.
Loss.
At the Ravens.
Loss.
Home against the Colts.
Win.
At Cincinnati.
Loss.
All right, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I got 7 and 10.
I got him at 8 and 9. I got to tell you what. That's pretty damn good.
Yeah. Under 500.
If I'm a Browns fan, I sign up for 8 and 9.
Isn't that a great place to live? All right. Under 500, we move on to the next tier.
Do you disagree with the picks?
No, I was saying if I'm a Browns fan, I would hate that because I'd either want to be, near
Crappy.
the top, like have one of the top draft picks, so you get like 3 or 4 wins, or 10 wins to get into the playoffs.
But they still would be moving in the right direction.
Right. Yeah.
They would be getting better as a football team.
You're right.
But you are a Cowboys fan. I also know a little bit about that as a Commanders fan. Living in football purgatory can just be a disaster when you're not one of the bottom 5 teams, but you're not even close to being a Super Bowl contender either.
I wouldn't
and then you miss the
classify
playoffs.
where the Commanders/Redskins have been living as purgatory. I think you've been in hell.
They made the playoffs just 2 years ago.
It feels like that at times.
They won playoff games.
They were in the NFC Championship just 2 seasons ago.
That was a mistake.
That's
not happening again.
I feel like it was after
30
watching
years
last
for my
season.
Cowboys.
All right. So we got
crazy.
the Browns at 8 and 9.
We doing the Bengals now?
It's Bengal time.
Bengal time?
Ready?
We're a Bengal boy.
Week 1. At Carolina, win.
Loss.
At Indianapolis, win.
Win.
Home against the Ravens, win.
Win.
Home against the Browns, win. Congratulations.
16-1.
I got him 16-1, baby.
All right, go to the Super Bowl.
16-1, Teddy.
Let's go, Cincy.
You don't like that, Teddy?
Who they think gonna beat them Bengals? Funny. Nobody.
If you're a little more conservative, I still had them like at 14-3.
Well, there you go.
I did too.
I did too. Yeah, so they have to have a fantastic season.
I don't know if you paid attention to this schedule, but it's not very good.
No,
so
playing at NFC South.
No, so here were some of the factoids on that.
AFC South too.
I believe the Browns have the worst schedule.
Well,
and
that's actually a tease coming up later, but you may as well just go ahead and blow it out of the water right now.
Good job.
Go ahead. It's actually on the sheet, too. So
we're doing this.
That's okay.
We were doing the schedule thing.
He was spending all that time on that Top Gun, Walker told me that age.
Shut up, Teddy.
So,
yeah, you did a good job. I like it.
Yeah. It's a little low.
I'm sorry.
It's a little soft.
Go ahead, do the strength of schedule now.
Fade the thing up.
Do the strength of schedule. Come on.
The Browns have looking at the opponent's record from last year, going by that metric, the Browns have the easiest schedule in the entire National Football League. Makes sense that there would be a chance for that because they were awful. And Cincinnati, they have the third easiest schedule in all of football.
You know who's got the hardest? And again, this is based on last year's win percentage. Mm-hmm. My Chicago Bears.
And the Bears were a playoff team and a good team. Did they win the division last year?
Man, I forgot.
I can't even.
I'm going to say
recall. You would think that
yes.
they did if they have that difficult of a schedule.
Yes.
Because then they're playing all the first place teams.
Them or the Pack? I don't know. My brain doesn't work anymore, man.
It wasn't the Lions. I know that. Yeah, I think they did win it.
I'm going to say yes.
Congrats to the Bears.
Yeah, they won it. They were 11-6. Yeah, Packers were 9-7-1.
Yeah,
you should be congratulating me. 9-7-1, the Packer, because my baseball team, the Chicago White Sox, with their victory last night, moved above 500 for the first time since 2022.
Wow!
Think about that for a second.
That is pretty good.
At no point during that stretch did they go start the season 2-1
or 1-0,
3-2 or 1-0,
4-3. None of that.
This is the first time in 4 years they've been over 500.
It's an amazing accomplishment.
Give me a parade.
It's a pretty good deal. And how's your boy hitting? Like 15 homers so far?
He can't do anything else. I mean, he's just hitting home runs.
That's okay. That's all right. He's probably batting, 97 with 17 home runs
and 22 RBI.
That's it. We'll get the job done in one way.
The NFL's Week 12 will accomplish something that's never been done before. We'll talk about it in 2 minutes. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got a 5-minute holdup due to an accident that's on the right shoulder of eastbound 670, causing slowdown between 71 and Leonard Avenue. We also have a slowdown on eastbound 70 on the east side from Livingston Avenue to 33. This report is sponsored by Vision Zero Columbus. Serious crashes on Columbus streets cause permanent physical, financial, emotional, and property damage. Vision Zero is changing that through roadway redesign and a commitment to zero traffic deaths. Find out how at columbus.gov/Vision Zero. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Welcome to Hollywood Casino.
What can I get you?
How you doing, Columbus? The same Hollywood you know, with a new hotel to love. Hollywood Casino and Hotel Columbus, coming June 2026. Book now. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
The great thing about Atlas Butler is they do it all. Heating, cooling, plumbing. Look, I'm busy with work. I don't have time to wait around or deal with lots of people. One company, one call, and they do it all. Wonder if they'll clean out my inbox. Seriously, offer that service. Please.
Atlas Butler.
office, call 1-800-FURNACE.
Delaware County Veterans Services is ready to help you access VA benefits, emergency financial assistance, dental and medical grants, transportation, and more. Give Delaware County Veterans Services a call, 740-833-2010 to schedule an appointment.
Sun, splashes, and nonstop fun await at Zoombezi Bay.
Get your season pass for unlimited thrills,
including our all-new conservation tower. Buy now at ZoombeziBay.com.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
If the authorities looked at their Instagram accounts, they'd be arrested immediately.
Daddy, what are you doing?
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
Please subscribe to the podcast of This Stupid Show. It's available wherever you get your audio. Just search Common Man and Timmy. Click. Subscribe. Every single show comes right to your device free of charge. Podcast is brought to you by our friends, Care Heating and Cooling. So the NFL schedule came out last night.
All about the schedules yesterday.
In full, yeah. Week 12 of the upcoming season has something that we've never seen before. So on a normal week, there are 5 kick windows.
5 kickoff windows. So
you got Thursday?
When are we going to start counting an international window, though, as a normal window?
Well, I mean,
that's not getting closer.
It's not a permanent window right now, but you're right. It will be.
So Thursday night football.
So Thursday's window number 1.
8:15 or whatever the heck that is, 8:20.
Then it's Sunday at 1.
Yep.
Sunday at 4. Sunday night and Monday night. So that's 5 kick windows on a traditional week. Week 12 of this upcoming year will have 9 different NFL kick windows. It starts on Wednesday night, Thanksgiving Eve, when the Packers battle the Rams. Then on Thanksgiving, you have the Lions and the Bears. That's kick window number 2. Cowboys host the Eagles, number 3. Bills host the Chiefs, night game number 4. Then Black Friday, Broncos and Steelers, number 5. Then you have your traditional 1, 4 o'clock Sunday afternoon windows. Then Sunday night, and then Monday night. That is 9 different kick windows in 1 week.
With 5 of those games being played before Sunday morning.
And to your point, there's no international game. That week. That could have been an extra kick window.
Could have been a 10th. Why didn't they do that for that weekend? They should have. They're man, they won't stop, will they? I mean, they already are going after every month in the off season that they can. They just had a whole night yesterday dedicated to the schedule release, and all the different teams are putting out their social media, whatever. I haven't even seen most of them. Have you? Everybody's doing that now. I saw the one that was kind of winning was the Jets that just had like a little palette where they mixed different color codes together and swiped down and then showed the team. That was kind of more simple, but they had some funny names listed that kind of told you, gave away what the city was. I saw Fernando Mendoza and Kirk Cousins, probably 2 of the weirder quarterbacks in the league, even though Fernando hasn't even thrown a pass yet. I can already put him up there. They did like a Step Brothers spoof. So those are all out there if you want to watch them. I didn't even see what the Browns or the Bengals did yet.
Reds and Guardians start up the series tonight. Ohio Cup, baby.
It's my favorite time of year. We got all the rivalries going on this weekend.
The Ohio
Cup is happening.
Of course, last year, who took home the Ohio Cup, Teddy?
Reds, of course.
Yeah, and it's stored prominently in Pete Rose's basement.
Well, it was until...
He's still there. I mean... He's because he's dead. Doesn't mean you take the cup out of the basement.
Oh, I think you meant he's still there. Did you say it's still there?
No, the cup is still there.
I didn't know if this was like a weekend at Pete's thing. That was
actually going on. Just moving him around.
Well, he's just holding the cup. He's eating snacks out of the cup.
I think the cup is actually in Michael Bennett's basement. Actually,
Michael Bennett's basement.
What does that mean?
Is that a turtle? Is that a wooden turtle story?
Remember he had the.
Did he have the
Illabuk? Yeah, in his basement.
I forgot all about that.
He didn't really steal the Illabuk?
No, he had it, and then they kind of forgot about it, and then they were looking for it.
How do you have it, though? How do you take a trophy that the team wins?
He stole it.
Back to your apartment. Yeah. You took the turtle, Michael.
He said, I'm going to take this wooden turtle. They're going to be looking all over for it, and then no one cared. Yeah. And he was just stuck with this wooden turtle.
They're like, where is it?
Used to be an actual turtle, I think I heard. Way back in the day, and it died. Like,
the whole point
right away.
we wanted to have like a trophy game.
Because everybody's got the trophy
Everybody's
games
got the
Big
trophy
Ten
game.
history.
We got the jug and the axe and all that
oaken
crap.
bucket, the dirty water bucket for
and
Purdue
so
and Indiana. Yeah.
Ohio State and Illinois said, how about we get a real live turtle? Because these things live to be 150 years old. So we can have this big, long rivalry.
It'll live forever.
And just keep exchanging the turtle back and forth. We'll have a tank in each place for the turtle. Champaign, Columbus, we move the turtle back and forth.
Yeah.
After the first year, the turtle died.
Just dropped dead.
So instead of buying another turtle, they just said, wooden turtle. Good enough.
Was my 14-year-old son watching this turtle? That's what I think.
Feeding it like sausages?
No, I mean, we wonder. We wonder as parents, if we didn't do anything, would we just, if we were gone for 2 or 3 days, would we come home and the pets are just dropped dead right on the living room floor?
Yes.
None has been let out to pee or crap. No food, no water, nothing.
This is what I
didn't realize.
I say to my daughter sometimes, who's 9, and she's in that state of mind, and I was too, by the way, when I was 9.
To get a pet.
Not to get a pet, that she can do everything.
Oh, yeah.
That she knows it all.
Yeah.
And that she can do everything. And so she says to me the other day, she says, we're doing something, and I signed us up to do something at school. And I said, well, what did you sign us up to do? Says, well, I want to make a baking video, and you're going to film it, and we'll edit it and all that stuff. And I said, well, that sounds like an assignment for me, not an assignment for you. She goes, well, I can edit it. You can edit it.
You can edit a video?
The phone you don't have, the software you don't know how to use. I can do it. And so I said, we're going to do a little experiment. All right, first of all,
let's go down this road here.
You don't know what the hell you're doing in terms of actually baking the crap anyway. You read a cookbook, you think you know exactly what you're doing. So I want you to get the ingredients, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Reach the oven, which you can't even reach.
Mike's daughter is very, very short for her age.
And then I'm going to give you my phone, which I don't do. She does not get our phones.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give you my phone, and I'm going to let you tape yourself doing this.
Do like a little selfie stand thing of, hi, like step 1, step 2.
It was 2 minutes before she's calling me in the kitchen. Daddy, I need help. I don't know how to do this. And I said, who's an idiot? She goes, I am. All right. As long as we understand each other, now I'll help you do this.
Do you like those projects, the school projects that really require mom and dad to get up?
Well, it's mom and dad
stuff.
doing all the work.
Right.
Which I don't appreciate.
It's mom and dad who have worked all day. Then we come home. And there's one thing, like you're going to answer a question for your son or daughter that is struggling with something, like who hasn't like sat down at the table.
That's different.
And
I'm not
tried to
talking about
assist
that.
in doing some math studying, which, by the way, I try my best to do, but I'm like forthcoming with Jack. Like, I'm probably not going to be able to help you much with this. Like, I'll take a look at the book or what it is.
I'm very
you'll
happy
know more than me
to help with any assignment that she has, but she volunteered for this. She's the one who said, I'm going to make a baking video and my dad's going to edit it. No.
That sounds awful.
I'm not going to do that.
That sounds like a lot of work.
Do it yourself and you fail. All right, Ohio State's putting in new turf over at the Shoe.
Oh, are you excited for this? I'm sure it's going to be grass field,
No,
right?
it's not. The playing surface will feature Shaw Sports Turf's Forge Series system.
Who's Shaw?
It says a system-level product line designed to meet NFL standards, which, by the way, all we do is complain about. Featuring game-on technology that integrates field markings directly onto the turf, so you don't have to paint it anymore. The paint guy lost his job today. Nobody cares? The hash mark guy lost his job today.
Man. So we just we sort of just click a button, almost like that fancy court that the Big 12 tried to throw down?
No, it's not digital.
And the logos
idiots
and the
are starting
designs?
printed on the thing.
Well, what if it changes, though?
The hash is going to change? The hash mark?
No. I'm talking about like
the yardage marker is going to change?
No, I'm talking about your logos. If you have like a different sponsor for the field that you throw out there.
That's different. I'm not talking about that. Here's a quote from Ryan Day. He's lying when he says this, too. The new turf is a welcome upgrade to Ohio Stadium to maintain the safety and performance of our players on game days. Stop talking about safety and performance. Stop it. If you want to say this is the best option for us because we have other events on this field and it would not be cost effective for us to rip up the field every single time Stevie Nicks came for a concert, all right, we can question your priorities, but at least you're being honest. Do not talk about safety and performance when it comes to these types of fields. Every research project, every stat that's out there tells you that natural grass is better maintaining the health and stability of ligaments and the health of athletes. I can't even talk.
Athletes. Yeah,
athletes.
You'd think they're gonna make some headway because they're putting a lot of money and time into making these field turf surfaces because in the long haul they are cheaper, but they're going to try to increase the playability and the sports science behind it. So I'm sure as time goes on, they're going to do whatever they can to make sure that injuries are at a minimum. And thankfully, I think it's just because of them being younger players that there hasn't been a ton of these injuries for our Ohio State football team playing on the surface. But I'm still for grass and for natural grass and having the absolute best surface that money can buy, because if you are going to be one of the power players in the sport, I think you should always strive to have the best that's out there.
NFLPA making a big stink about this week, putting it on social media, talking about how they want grass fields in all their buildings, and it's a disgrace that these places are putting in grass for the World Cup, and then they're going to rip up the grass and put in the fake stuff for them. That's all well and good, but you actually have to take a stand. There's a players' union for the NFL. There's not for college football, at least not yet. Not any representative body.
Say you won't do it
for the players.
Yeah, and make a thing about why do soccer players who run around the entire game get to play on these surfaces, but we don't?
All right, go to jail. Coming up next, Colin, Man, and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
Traffic is slowing down due to an accident that's on Dublin-Granville Road near Maple Canyon Avenue. And we've got a 5-minute delay on westbound 270 on the North Outer Belt between 161 and Cleveland Avenue. This report is sponsored by the Ohio Department of Public Safety. Roadside workers have lives and families, but when they're on the job, they put it all on the line to protect and serve us. Remember, they're not just roadside workers. Thank you for moving over and slowing down. Brought to you by ODOT, USDOT, NHTSA, and ODPS. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Ready to plan the ultimate weekend getaway? Start day one at the Columbus Zoo. Then crank up the excitement on day 2 at Zoombezi Bay. Grab your Columbus Zoo and Zoombezi Bay 2-day pass now at columbuszoo.org.
Parents, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Go for it.
We're listening.
Yeah. Are your teens good with money?
He's a good kid,
she's the
but
best,
yeah.
but I get it. Switch to Huntington Bank, and your teen debit card can really help.
Oh?
You can set spending limits, and your kid can track budgets, so they learn that money doesn't, in fact, grow on trees.
I think we need this.
Sounds good, yeah. We feel you, parents. Let's get more from teen banking. Let's get more from money. Switch to Huntington Bank. Welcome. Eligibility requirements apply. Some features may require enrollment.
Thousands of students every year choose Columbus State Community College, earning degrees that open doors to in-demand jobs, stable careers, and real earning power. Columbus State is making Central Ohio stronger. Apply today at cscc.edu.
Hey, it's Bobby Carpenter. Bring your landscape back to life with an unbeatable deal from Ohio Mulch. 5 bags of premium mulch for just $10. You choose from absolute black, brown, or red to make your flowers pop and your curb appeal shine. Whether you're refreshing flower beds or finishing up that weekend project, Ohio Mulch, they have everything you need to make it look like a pro did it.
Ohio Mulch, landscape supply, cleaner, greener, better.
This is possibly the biggest Honda sale in Ohio.
Lindsay Honda's Trade-a-thon is on. Trade your car, truck, boat, or even motorcycle now. Drive a gas-sipping new 2026 Civic Hatchback Hybrid Sport Touring. A very low $279 a month. Or a new 2026 CRV Hybrid Trail Sport all-wheel drive. Just $369 a month. Do you want more for your trade? See Lindsay Honda now.
Trade-a-thon puts you in the driver's seat for less.
See lindsayhonda.com for details.
Spring is here. Now's the time to get your air conditioner ready with a $49 AC tune-up from Columbus Worthington Air. An AC tune-up can help save money on your energy bill and prevent expensive breakdowns. As your local home service experts, everything we do is backed by our exceptional service guarantee. Proudly serving Columbus homeowners for 90 years and counting. Columbus Worthington Air and Bryant Heating and Cooling. Whatever it takes. Visit cwaohio.com/radio for details, terms, and conditions. License number 47543.
Got this. Breathe. You got this. You got this.
In the moments that truly matter, what do? Rise to the occasion. Ohio Health. It's time.
Coffee, sandwich, hash browns. Tired of the same breakfast routine? Time to refresh your morning ritual with a $6 Tim's Trio from Tim Hortons. It starts with a premium blend of freshly brewed coffee, a hot, savory breakfast sandwich made with freshly cracked eggs, and for a tasty twist, a daily baked donut to sweeten the deal. Ask for the $6 Tim's Trio. Your morning ritual refreshed. Only at your neighborhood Tim Hortons. At participating U.S. restaurants, must ask for offer. Medium coffee only. Terms apply.
When you're craving scratch-made food, 29-degree draft beer, and the best seat in the house for every game, there's only one place to go. Twin Peaks. From juicy burgers and smoked in-house wings to those ice-cold brews served by the friendliest team around, Twin Peaks is your ultimate sports lodge. Wall-to-wall TVs mean you never miss a moment. So grab your crew and head to Twin Peaks, where the views are great, the food hits hard, and the beer is always colder than your ex's heart.
Last year, Eric Reeser and T-Bone staged the first annual Fan 5K. People had a good time and no one died. So we decided to do it all again. It all goes down Saturday, June 20th in Otterbein.
Presented by the Ohio State University Wexner Medical Center.
Will Reeser's muscular calves explode? Will T-Bone's beard choke him while running? More importantly, will Tyvis, Common Man, and Timmy make total fools of themselves? Maybe. Magic 8 Ball says, signs point to yes. Register today at 971therace.com.
The Fan Poll is sponsored by JT's Pizza and Pub, home of award-winning pizza and $2 tall boys. All day, every day.
Timmy wants you to know that he's fingering his dry snacks. Whatever the hell that means. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
I want to talk to you about my friends at Universal Windows Direct. If your window's been giving you trouble, letting in heat, driving up your energy bills, making it harder to keep your home comfortable, this is the time to take care of it before the summer really kicks in. Did you see the temperatures this weekend?
Oh, it
buddy?
sucks.
Upper 80s.
Man.
Monday could be 90.
I want this Philly Adirondack chair weather. You see what they were doing today? Oh, man, it was like low 50s, felt like mid 40s.
Well, you know what? That's going away.
Tough conditions.
You're going to be running the air conditioner, and you're going to be spending money on that air conditioner. Don't let leaky windows throw all that money right out the window. How many times can I say leaky in window?
There's leaky black stripping on those windows.
You gotta get
Can't have that.
New stuff.
Yeah.
Call my friends at Universal Windows Direct. When you buy 2 windows, you get 2 free, and there's no limit. The more you upgrade, the more you save. Plus, 24 months with no payments and no interest, and a $500 bonus off your home improvement project. Call for your free in-home estimate today, 614-502-5220, universalwindowsdirect.com. Let's go to jail.
He's the judge, jury, and executioner. Timmy Hall says, go to jail.
Sponsored by Metal Supermarkets. Visit metalsupermarkets.com/Columbus for all your metal needs.
I figured we talked about this one a little bit last week, didn't bring it to the show. We got to put some people on blast out there. Look, I love the guy, but let's talk about our friend Bob Taylor, who does production work over there. He's been a little sicky, so hope that he feels better. But Bob, you, like some other guys in the office, we got to work on our greeting etiquette. You know, I get we've worked here with each other for a long time. Bob's a 30-plus year man. He's a company guy, Bob Taylor. But when we say hello to someone that we're good long-time friends with, we would like in return something a little bit better than a, oh, hey, how's it going? I just feel like that gets lost on us. We're not even asking for the stop and chat. We just would like a little bit more of a big course. Oh, hey, you know, How's it going? Good to see you. You know who's a very good greeter around here? I'd say the best greeter that we have at the radio station that we see virtually on a daily basis. You know who I'm talking about?
I have an answer. I want to see if it matches.
Matty Ice.
Matty Ice, good greeter.
He's a fantastic greeter. I feel warm and fuzzy every time I see my friend Matty Ice. He does like a nice little shoulder tap. Do you like the shoulder tap? You don't like the touching?
No.
I'm good with a little bit of like a friendly tap.
Matt, he's a dear friend. If it's a dear friend giving you a little shoulder tap.
Just a little pat on the back.
I enjoy that. Or when you're walking past bump. Matty, sometimes I'll just pat him on the back.
Yes.
Right? Yeah, he's a good greeting guy. Cole Bartimas, his producer, also a good greeting guy.
He's a good greeter.
Rothman,
that's
not
a great
so much.
one.
Rothman, not so much.
I have one for you. Anthony, could you come out of the studio every now and then? I'd love to see your face. You're in the producer booth the whole time. I know, but sometimes I might not see him for the 2 hours before he's on the air because he's in the room there. I'd like to see him out mingling, out and about.
What do you got?
Tyler Danberg.
Tyler Danberg, great greeting guy.
Oh, my God. Great greeter.
Tremendous greeter. I'll tell you who also sucks at the greeting. And I never see this guy. I haven't seen him in like a year because our schedules don't match up. I walked in the other day, and Bodie Wells was still here.
Oh, no.
And I said, I actually said, hey, it's Bodie, just like that.
Bodie,
He's
yeah.
like, yeah. What the hell was that?
I could never get a read. I could never get a read on Bodie.
What the hell was that?
Sometimes we start talking and we're riffing, and it's Christmas vacation this, and it's Rudy that. Other times it's like just like a tractor beam straight forward, and he might not even like see you or make eye contact.
Yeah, we got some bad greeters around here.
Some people that, again, we're not as familiar with, but they will like roll through the area and just not even look. Just like head right through, come through one door or down the staircase, out the other door, and they're just gone. And we kind of like just do like this magical wave, like once they leave the room, like, hey,
I'm not saying you have to stop and have a conversation every single time.
No, I don't want to stop and chat. Just a nice friendly hello, or hey, guys,
friendly hello the first time, or a nod.
Keels is a good greeter.
Keels a good greeter.
Paul Keels is a good greeter. Mike, Tim. Hey, guys.
Skip's a good greeter.
Skip. Hey, Timmy. He always what is the nose touch thing with Skip? You notice how he does that?
He's got a problem.
Touches the nose. Hey, Tim, real quick. Hey, stop by real quick. Just got something to catch up. Buckeye replay. Just come see me. So, how many years for Bob Taylor? 10 years jail?
No,
he did recognize it.
He
recognized
rectified the problem
and did it better. Yeah.
And then, I don't know if it was sarcastic the next time he greeted us, but it was very over the top. But at least he took our feedback. So I'm going to say just probation for Bob. If he does it again, death penalty.
I got another work jailbird for you, and this is a first one for him. He's a relatively new employee. He's been doing a great job for Tyler Oliver's staff. You can probably tell our digital presence has beefed up a lot in the last year and a half, just with what we've done on YouTube, the quality of our videos on social media. We're mic'd up now. It's not just bum audio that we throw out there for you guys to enjoy the snippets. But our guy, Alexi, who is great with his camera work and his audio work and his editing, there was a pizza incident here. Apparently, like our friends from JT's Pizza sent us some pizza, and then another day, we had some Granddad's Pizza that came by as well. So we were all pizzaed out last week.
We always have a lot of stuff being dropped off here.
Somehow, that pizza got put on a cuck chair in the little lounge area off to the near the end of the building, where we kind of use as a hub to do some of those group videos that we've done. All the characters from a show will meet there. We did the ones with Nicole and Jen Winters there.
But it's not an area of the station that gets a lot of foot traffic.
Correct. You kind of go
something
there.
Can hide back there. You forget about it.
So someone actually put the pizza boxes that were stuffed full of pizza there, and that's very disgusting. But my jailbird is because T-Bone and Tyvis were recording a video there this morning, and they noticed the pizza. They all saw the pizza and said, wow, that's disgusting. That's gross.
It's been there for a week and a half.
They know that was the pizza drop from last week. And what did Alexi do? He just took the pizza, put it on that chair, and then when we were recording stuff later today, 3-4 hours later, he came down and admitted that he had already seen the pizza. And I said, well, Alexi, why didn't you then take the pizza to the trash can so it can be thrown out? You were just going to leave it there to last another entire weekend. And Calvin was not going to see it.
It has fuzz on it.
Oh, my God.
That is like black mold on there. I'm telling you, if somebody takes a bite of that pizza, they're dead.
I opened the box.
Why did you open it?
I wanted to know.
Was it hairy?
I thought it was going to attack me. My God, Alexi, jail. And jail for your pants, too.
Why does he tuck his...
I don't know what's going on with the cuffs on your pants.
You know what, though? I've noticed, Maddie, I started to do that, too.
What are we doing?
It's a thing. They're
what
tucking,
is happening with the millennials now?
They're tucking the socks or
What's
the pants
with
into the
tucking?
socks or whatever's going on.
There's only one type of tucking that I do, and I think you know what kind.
That's the new thing. It used to be all the cool dudes would wear the short pants and show their ankles.
Ankle
but now,
cleavage, like King.
It's almost like we've gone the other way, where it's like, not only are you not going to see my ankles, I'm going to tuck my pants into my socks.
Are we bringing stirrups back?
My God.
So jail for
kids are not the problem. I got some jailbirds, too.
10 years for Alexi.
Kids are not the problem. Parents are the problem. We'll talk about it next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
You're looking at a 15-minute delay if you're on westbound 70 on the west side. After 270, we've got an accident there that's blocking the left lane. And there's a bit of a slowdown on northbound 71 on the south side between Greenlawn Avenue and 315. This report is sponsored by Ohio Basement Authority, your local expert. Are your floors sagging? Are musty smells reeking throughout your home? Contact Ohio Basement Authority, the crawl space repair experts. Get your free inspection today. Learn more at ohiobasementauthority.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. Tired of snoring? Sleep Better Columbus can help with a custom mouthpiece that opens your airway and stops the snoring. No mask, no noise. Call 1-800-MORE-SLEEP or visit sleepbettercolumbus.com today. Stop snoring, sleep better, live better.
Common Man and Timmy here for Hollywood Casino Columbus. Oh, Timmy, it's getting closer.
What is?
The grand opening of the new Hollywood Casino Columbus Hotel.
Oh, that's right. The grand opening celebration is coming up on June 12th. Brett Michaels will be there.
And there's going to be fireworks and food trucks and swag and a chance to win a motorcycle.
Motorcycle shit. Get tickets at Ticketmaster.com.
Plus, on select Wednesdays and Saturdays, it's the $1,000 Win Your Way drawings.
Must be 21 to enter. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
Now streaming on Paramount Plus. Beth and Rip are back in Dutton Ranch.
This life here is gonna work, isn't it?
We'll make it work. Starring Kelly Riley,
A legacy is a beautiful thing, but only if it survives.
Cole Hauser,
What's going to work?
Ed Harris,
Family is the only thing worth fighting for.
and Annette Benning.
I can make this a lot harder for all y'all. And peace will have to wait.
Dutton Ranch. New series now streaming on Paramount Plus.
There's an old story about cat toys that's been retold for over 20 years because it perfectly explains who we are. This is Dennis Sullivan, president of Care Heating and Cooling. Years ago, a couple who shared their house with 3 cats had another company out to look at their furnace. After working on it, the technician said it was dangerous and had to be replaced. The couple called Care for a second opinion, and my dad Mike went out to help them. When he inspected the furnace, the cause of the problem became obvious. A cat toy had been stuffed into the heat exchanger. With the toy removed, the furnace ran perfectly. Now, how did the toy get there? You can decide for yourself, but here's what mattered then and still matters now. The first company paid commissions to their service techs to sell new furnaces. At Care, we pay our technicians to fix furnaces, not sell you a new one. And if a new furnace is needed, our team of replacement specialists will advise you on all options available and help you make your best choice. Care Heating and Cooling. Call 1-800-COOLING when you need a company you can trust.
I love Right Pack Credit Union because they're solution driven. I feel valued as a member.
They're focused on the latest technology and the personal connections.
Experience benefits that go beyond banking with Right Pack Credit Union. Just ask our actual members.
I definitely recommend Right Pack to all my family and friends as a credit union of choice.
Visit one of our Columbus area Right Pack Credit Union member centers near you. Based on individual members' experiences, results may vary.
Have you ever considered how amazing your backyard would look with genuine tropical plants from Oakland Nursery? Imagine it. Bring a tropical paradise home and live it every day. Tropical hibiscus, palm trees, mandevilla, gardenias, citrus and banana plants, flowering cannas, and more. Envision that lush, exotic feel exploding with tropical colors in your own tropical oasis. Discover the possibilities for yourself during the Parade of Color at Oakland Nursery. For 86 years, the area's most amazing gardens start at Oakland Nursery.
No one plans to get into an accident, but when it happens, we strive in making life easier for you. This is Justin Hinderer. The Hinderer Motor Company Collision Center is ICAR certified and certified by many manufacturers to provide the best quality repair available. All of our repairs come with a lifetime warranty. We have our own 24/7 towing service so you never have to wait. Plus, we offer on-site rental cars for every lifestyle. At Hinderer Motor Company, we love what moves you.
As the saying goes, trust is earned, never given. When it comes to your roof, who you trust truly matters. At Newman Roofing, we're more than just a business. We're a local, family-owned company built on honesty, integrity, and hard work. From the very beginning, these core values have shaped the way we do business, ensuring a customer experience that's second to none. Our dedication to quality has earned us the trust of thousands of homeowners across Central Ohio. At Newman Roofing, excellence isn't just a word, it's our promise to you. From the moment we step foot on your doorstep to the final handshake, we strive to deliver an experience that keeps you calling back for more. Whether you need a roof repair or a full replacement, our team at Newman Roofing is here to protect what matters most. After all, when your name is on it, it just means more. So give us a call today at 614-NEW-ROOF or visit us online at newmanroofing.com. Don't just get a new roof, get a Newman roof.
Hey, it's T-Bone again. Sleep apnea doesn't have to rule your nights. Sleep Better Columbus has been treating snoring and sleep apnea for over 15 years with proven results and now has an office open in Marysville. Call 1-800-MORE-SLEEP or go to sleepbettercolumbus.com. Stop snoring, sleep better, live better.
Broadcasting live from the McDaniel GM Superstore Studios, driving excellence since 1916. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. WBNS HD1 Columbus.
Good afternoon. This is Paul Keels, about halfway through the PGA Championship, round 2 at Adirondack in Pennsylvania. It's still Aldrich Potgieter atop the leaderboard. He's at 5 under par, 1 stroke better than Alex Smalley. Big group of 3 under that are 2 off the lead, made up of Hideki Matsuyama, Chris Cotter up, Steven Yeager, Minwoo Lee. Baseball, it's the Cincinnati Reds in Cleveland to face the Guardians tonight. Andrew Abbott to pitch for the Reds, Tanner Bybee for the Guardians, who have a 1-game lead atop the AL Central. The Reds hold up the basement in the National League Central. Columbus Clippers continue their series in St. Paul tonight. NBA playoffs, Detroit at Cleveland. Cavaliers a 3-2 lead. San Antonio at Minnesota. Spurs lead the Timberwolves 3-2. This update brought to you by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Reach your health and weight goals with Reclaim by Awaken 180. A 10-week medication-free plan. Awaken 180. WeightLoss.com. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
They refer to each other as stupid, so they must get along.
We fight a lot, but at the end of the day, it's okay, because we really do hate each other. Mm-hmm.
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
Let's go to jail Friday. I want to send some people to jail.
Who?
All right? Well, because I keep... One of the talking points, and this is throughout the history of the world.
Okay, it's a long time now.
It's always the younger generation that's the problem. Right? It's never the older people.
I do agree. That's something that we all probably are guilty of.
And I'm here to tell you that's wrong. Because when you look at the majority of the people online who are spewing misinformation, intolerance, hate, it's normally the older people.
No, that's very, very true.
Not the younger people.
That's true.
People my parents' age. But this specifically, here's a story. New York City teachers say phone ban in classrooms has caused jaw-dropping change in students' attention. Is this breaking news?
Imagine that.
Look, let me tell you something.
That's a shocking discovery.
The kids didn't make the rules about bringing the phones to school. It is amazing to me how it took till 2026 for a lot of these school districts to say, you know what, we've been seeing these test scores to continue to go down, and, you know, the kids aren't really giving us their attention in class. Maybe we should think about banning the phones, you know, on the desk in class. And so the school district that I go to, the Dublin School District, that I pay my taxes into, they implemented this for the first time this year. And over the summer, when they announced this last summer, you should have seen the outrage.
Yes.
You should have seen the outrage.
I know.
Can I tell you something? None of it was coming from the kids.
It's ridiculous.
It was all coming from the self-entitled parents. What if I gotta get a hold of them? And now,
this is the one thing that I would hear a lot too. And I get it's a scary world out there, but just every single kid in the class having 24/7 access to their phone is not going to prevent some type of disaster. And if that does happen, they'll be able to go get their phone
their locker.
out of the backpack. They just want them away or off during class.
God forbid. And you know what? Now that we've seen it for pretty much an entire school year, all of these school districts are saying, oh, what a difference it makes.
Yeah.
Yes, parents and beacons of education. It makes a big difference. How does it take this long to figure out that maybe this constant stimulation, having phones in their hands all the frickin' time
all day
during
long.
school hours isn't the best thing when we're, educating? So you know what?
I don't even like it at
you
home.
Dopes, all you parents. I know, but you know what? That's a parental issue then.
It is, but and that's where I do think parenting has to still come into effect.
Of course it does.
Whether it's whether you have a timer on your, of course, every single device that we have now, unless you're Kirk Cousins or Andrew Luck, on my flip phone, like it keeps track of what your screen time is, and you should have either a time in the evening or it's 8:00 at night. All right, I've done like an hour of doom scrolling. That's it. Like I got to call it. Unless like I see a couple of text messages pop up from some of my friends. I want to hit them back or so and then say, hey, like turning the phone down for a night, that type of thing. We try to do that. And it's still a constant battle of, hey, like the thing that gets me is just when there's plenty of stuff to do, when it's dinner time and we've only been there for, say, 10 or 15 minutes. And instead of just hanging there and having another 5 or 10 minutes of just conversation, it's, oh, can I be excused to do what? Oh, to go and look at your phone, right? No, like that's not a good reason to be excused. You can be excused so then you can go and do some dishes like I know you're not going to offer up to do. So it's that type of thing. Like, yeah, we can go have some chore time now, but that's it for me. As far as school goes, Hilliard went to this too, and I believe, I'll have to check with Jack to see what the actual rule is, or look them on their website. I think they only have them allowed now at like lunchtime, and it's not even a bell to bell. I think like they got to be out and away.
Good. Unless
you have your lunch period. And even then, like, I was pleased to hear that, like, he's got a good group of buddies that he sits with, and they have, they're sports guys, so they'll have conversations. They do, like, who can come up with the worst hot take. They rank the hot takes around the table, and whoever they deem, like, in their 7 or 8 buddies who has the suckiest hot take, that guy's got to, like, throw all the lunches away. He's got to, like, throw the garbage out and get rid of it. So I like hearing that. It's not just staring at our phones the entire time. It's actually conversing with one another.
But my point is, you look at the kids, all these kids on their phones. It's not the kids. The kids are malleable. They're flexible. It's the dumb adults that aren't.
Use of malleable there.
Malleable.
Malleable?
I think it's malleable, isn't it?
Malleable, yeah.
It's
good.
Flexible.
Move, shape.
Yes.
Move around.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's the adults that are not. I don't know how it took this long to be like, yeah, maybe in school you put it away and we don't play roadblocks when teacher's talking to you. How am I supposed to get a hold of him if he has to go to choir practice?
You don't.
You send a text message. He gets it when he goes to his locker to check his phone.
You don't need to get a hold of him. You don't. That's the thing. Why don't you set the plans before the day? Does it make you ever think about the 90s, early 2000s, how we even made it through? How did we do things? Like what our childhoods were like, where we got to go and, when we had our freedom and we got the keys to the car, whatever our parents. And again, just getting the driver's license doesn't necessarily mean freedom by law to go and take the car, but that doesn't mean freedom from mom and dad.
Correct.
They can set their own rules. They're paying for the vehicle. I wasn't allowed to just start driving to Washington, D.C. when I was 16 years old, but it did feel kind of cool when you're 17 or whatever, and you send a couple of messages to mom and dad, and then you head off into the city, and then you kind of have your night. And, we We didn't get killed up there. We were good.
We didn't die.
We came back. We didn't have 24/7 cell phone access, but we knew how to get to a phone if we needed to call back home, and someone would likely be there. We leave a voicemail.
Here, I'll give you my age here.
Answering machine, I mean.
I didn't get my first cell phone until I was 21. All right, so I just gave you my age. But I remember I'd still have to check in with mom and dad. Obviously, It wasn't like the Wild West, but I remember if...
just whatever the plan was, whatever you guys discussed. Check in with me when you get to a certain place, whatever.
If I wasn't going to take the bus home, I had to tell them. I had to tell my mom.
If you're going to a friend's
house, I'm not going to be on the bus, or I'm going to walk, or I'm going to do something after school, whatever it is. And I didn't have a phone, so what I would do is there was a gas station right by the school. They had a payphone.
Nice.
And I didn't have any money, ever. So what you do is you call collect.
Yep, 1-800-COLLECT.
But your mom's not going to pay for the collect call. My mom wouldn't pay for the collect call.
You just were Bob, we out a baby eats a boy.
pretty much, right? Where what would happen? What would happen is you call collect and you record a little greeting like you have a collect call from, and you're supposed to say your name, right? But I would just say,
go on Mikey house.
I just say walking home.
Jonathan, walk a home.
Walk a home. And my mom would just
decline.
Be like, I'm not accepting that. So I got the message to him.
That's good.
Look, I'm not saying that phones are bad. Phones are good. I like my phone too. Use your phone all you want. Within reason, within everybody's parental guidelines, outside of school. In school, I don't think it's a hot take. I can't believe it took till 2026 for us to say, probably not the best thing.
No.
For the education.
No, ban them. They can bring them to school. They're there if an emergency breaks out.
All the stupid adults, not the kids, all the stupid adults and the school administrators and all these idiots that waited this long to implement rules like this, 20 years in jail for you. 20 years.
No, 50.
Tired of you. Let's hear from an absolute moron coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got stop-and-go traffic causing about a 5-minute holdup on westbound 670 from Grandview Avenue to I-70. You're also looking at a 5-minute slowdown on southbound 270 between Cemetery Road and I-70 on the West Outer Belt. This report is sponsored by Ohio Housing Finance Agency. Thinking of buying a home, but don't think you can afford it? The Ohio Housing Finance Agency provides down payment assistance and affordable loan options to eligible Ohioans. Learn more and find out if you qualify by visiting myohiohome.org. Homeownership. Make it part of your future. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Relax and let Kroger Delivery handle your grocery shopping this week. We start with only the freshest items. Then carefully pack your order in our refrigerated trucks. And our cool trucks keep your food fresh right to your door. Fresh groceries your way with Kroger Delivery. And right now, you can save $20 on your first delivery order. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Coffee, sandwich, hash browns. Tired of the same breakfast routine? Time to refresh your morning ritual with a $6 Tim's Trio from Tim Hortons. It starts with a premium blend of freshly brewed coffee, a hot, savory breakfast sandwich made with freshly cracked eggs, and for a tasty twist, a daily baked donut to sweeten the deal. Ask for the $6 Tim's Trio. Your morning ritual refreshed. Only at your neighborhood Tim Hortons. At participating U.S. restaurants, must ask for offer. Medium coffee only. Terms apply.
No way. Gas prices shot up again.
I know, but I got us covered.
So generous. What's your deal?
What's my deal? I went to Metro and saved. Got 4 lines for just $25 each and 4 free new Samsung Galaxy A17 5G phones and all on the T-Mobile network.
How about we go to Metro today?
Get that more for your money feeling. Visit your Metro by T-Mobile store. Just bring your numbers. Not available if you've been with Metro or T-Mobile in the past 180 days.
Confused as to what to do after an accident? Or perhaps your insurance company is making the repair process difficult to navigate? Call us at Capital Ford Collision Center, where we fix all makes and models. We will work with your insurance company so you don't have to. Visit CapitalFordColumbus.com today.
Protect your home or business with Ramos Roofing. Trusted roofing, siding, and gutter solutions with free estimates and flexible financing. Call 614-761-7663 or visit RamosRoofingOhio.com today. Ramos Roofing. Reliable, local, built right.
I'm fixing to tell you something that the insurance industry does not want you to ever hear. Bullies often delay and deny. I see them sitting on premiums paid and making money and dragging it out for as long as they can. Many times, we're forced to take them to court. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Their high-paid lobbyists are on a mission to make sure that at trial, jurors are not allowed to learn that the at-fault party has insurance, and in some cases, lots of it. I can think of no case in all my years where there was no insurance for the at-fault party. So let's fight back. It's all these bullies understand. Tell everybody you know the truth. If you've been injured in a car crash or hurt at a store or business, visit forthepeople.com. We're here 24/7. It's that easy. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com.
Morgan & Morgan, Ohio office located at 600 Vine Street, Cincinnati. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
Two guys drove to work. Neither guy wore a seatbelt. One guy got a ticket. One guy didn't. The same two guys drove home. One guy wore a seatbelt. One guy didn't. One guy made it home. The guy not wearing his seatbelt didn't. Don't risk it. Click it or ticket. Paid for by NHTSA.
Studies show that people with good oral health are more likely to have good overall health. That's why it's so important to maintain a healthy diet, to brush your teeth at least twice a day for 2 minutes, to floss once a day, and remember to see your dentist regularly. Ohio Dental Association dentists are dedicated to providing the highest quality dental care. Ask if your dentist is a member of the Ohio Dental Association, so you know you're being treated by the best. To find an ODA dentist near you, visit ODA.org.
Amazon Business. With smart business buying, innovative AI tools optimize your purchasing experience, paired with delivery options built for business. Learn more at AmazonBusiness.com.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
We'll look for partly cloudy skies overnight into Saturday morning across central Ohio. On Saturday, just a slight chance of a shower early, then a 60% chance of rain and thunderstorms into the afternoon and evening hours. High temps at about 80 degrees. On Sunday, a lot of sunshine, just a 20% chance of a shower, and high temps at 87. We'll do 90 on Monday. That is your 97.1 The Fan weather forecast. I'm 10 Weather Impact Chief Meteorologist Chris Tomer.
Think you know Buckeye football? These two say, hold my beer. The Beat with Austin and Byrne.
Sponsored by the Waterworks.
Daily on the Fan's YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts. Your home of the Buckeyes, The Fan.
The Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook sponsor of Common Man and Timmy. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
The only show that can bring a dead queen back to life. This is Common Man and Timmy.
I just got a text from Fishy. Gave us a little food update while he's on his travels. Share that with you. But first, I want to tell you about my friends and your friends at Tri-State Men's Health. You know, just because you're getting older, it doesn't mean that you got to feel like it. I want to let that be known.
I'm getting older. And
you don't got to feel like it.
Look at me.
Energy might be lower.
Younger.
Yeah, you're doing all the things.
Yeah, I'm doing all the things.
Tri-State's helping you out. You're taking their advice.
I neglected all this stuff for years,
and now
and now I feel better
than ever.
Yeah.
Maybe your sleep was a little bit off. The energy was low, as I said. Maybe your weight's kind of stuck there in neutral, or just getting heavier and you're piling on the pounds.
I'm virile now.
Your mind ever get foggy?
Not anymore.
Like, whoa, hey, like we just don't even know what's going on.
Joe Biden.
No, not him. And maybe the sex drive isn't what it used to be.
I'll hump you now.
Well, you might be suffering from low testosterone, low T, as we call it in the biz. Don't be older. Just take control. Be stronger in the gym, sharper at work, better in the bedroom or the back patio or the sunroom, or the Florida room, or the basement, or the guest bedroom, or the kitchen, or the formal dining room.
We got it.
Whatever room you want to do it in. So go and see about that first $99 appointment. You get the T and PSA test. If you sign up for testosterone treatment the day of your appointment, well, then your visit is free. 2 lovely locations in Central Ohio. Check them out at tristatemenshealth.com. So Fishy is traveling. He is going to see the daughter's graduation this weekend. So congrats to her. She's a fine student at the University of Kansas. So fellow alum there. And Fish, I don't know if he took my advice at this one spot because it's a bit of a newer spot. If you go to the Kansas City area, people have heard of Arthur Bryant's. That's a famous one. I think they're down to just the original location now, Arthur Bryant's. You've had them before.
I have.
They got a good, salty taste to that sauce.
The Gates barbecue.
Yep.
I thought that was very good as well. But
Jack Stacks.
Haven't had that in Kansas City. Had it mail ordered.
Definitely have it in Kansas City.
Well,
next time you go back.
I'm going back to Kansas City.
Well, it's a fine town. I'm sure you'll find a way to get back there.
Got any directs over there?
Got any what?
Directs? Flights?
No, and that's bad.
I'm not doing that.
No, you know what? That's an embarrassment.
I'm not driving. If I can't go direct, I'm not going.
It's a complete, total embarrassment that we can't have a direct flight from John Glenn to Kansas City. I have no idea because that would be a 2-hour, 10-minute flight.
You and I
something like
would
that.
Just go on a weekend.
Absolutely.
Just to enjoy some barbecue and
go to
a little outside of work male bonding.
Go to a Kansas City Royals game. The College Basketball Hall of Fame is there. The Negro League's Baseball Museum is there.
League Museum in Kansas City. I've said this before. The one time I went there, the guy who runs the museum, his name is Bob Kendrick.
Bob Kendrick.
Not the former news anchor that we had at Channel 6, but
different one.
Bob Kendrick, and he hosts a podcast called Black Diamonds. And if you love baseball, you love history, it's, 2 of your favorite things just combined into one. But I'm telling you right now, and I've told listeners this, and they have gotten back to me saying, Common Man, I did this, and it worked. If you go to Kansas City, and you go to the Negro League Museum, and you say to whoever is at the entrance or the front desk, like, hey, I'm so-and-so from Columbus, Ohio, is Bob Kendrick around? I'd love to say hello to him. Chances are he will come down and he will talk to you. One dude who listens told me that he got a personal tour.
That's amazing.
Of the museum.
That's amazing.
From the curator of the museum.
That's amazing. One of the biggest icons in Kansas City. He's passed now, and this has been a good 10 or 15 years, but that was Buck O'Neil, who is a player.
Well, Buck O'Neil was like Norm at Cheers at the museum. He was there every day.
That's a good way.
Buck!
That's a good way to put it. I think there was...
Is that a wax statue? No, that's just him.
Like out here we have the cuck chairs. There at the museum, they had the Buck chair.
That's right.
And that was his spot, and he sat there, and they had a Buck chair at Kauffman Stadium, too. I think they dedicated
who's here?
A seat to him.
Go ask him about Jackie Robinson. He'll tell you.
No, and it was the same type of thing. Like, he was just there as an ambassador, and he would chat with people. He was very friendly. He would do appearances all over the city, and he was so loved. He was beloved that the radio station I was working for at the time, we had, long before we even expected him to be sick, we had a package that was set and ready to go if he ever passed away. Because he lived a long time, so he was up to the years where anything could happen. Catch a cold.
Well, he was
that could be it in a week.
When he died,
I think he was. I think he was in his mid-90s, really, really old, but never lost his love for life, his love for baseball, his love for talking about it, talking to people in the community. He loved all things Kansas City. He loved all things baseball. I love to see all the Kansas City Monarchs gear that still gets worn too. Mitchell and Ness, I believe, make some of that stuff. A lot of people wear it out there, even not just in Kansas City, but Fish is at this spot called Q39. So back to the barbecue spots. Mentioned the famous ones. It's a little bit of a newer one. I think there's a couple locations because I didn't even know there's one in Lawrence. If you're going to catch a game at KU or anything like that, there's a spot there. There's one in KC. And he sent us a picture of brisket, burnt ends, and then 2 interesting options that I would have never had. He has street corn and a cucumber onion salad. I would always have like that cheesy corn bake is one of my favorite side dishes.
Man, I love a good street corn.
Oh, I do too. Not a bad call. If they're serving it, it's on the menu. I did finally come to the realization, because if you order Jack Stack's barbecue, they have 2 sides that get a lot of play. One is a cheesy potato bake. One is a cheesy corn bake.
Corn's better.
And I agree. It took me a while to decide.
You told me for years.
But the corn bake.
It's the potato. No, it's not.
I was wrong.
It's the corn.
It's too heavy. It's too thick of a consistency when you're already chowing down on a lot of BBQ. It's that corn bake.
All right, let's hear from an absolute moron. So what's this guy's name?
We're going to PGA Championship again, right?
Garrick Higo.
Garrick Higo stole all the attention at the PGA Championship at Adirondack Chair Golf Course outside of Philadelphia. And it wasn't just that. Well, yes, it was. Like the fact that you could be even 1 minute late to your scheduled tee time in a major championship is the most insane thing I've ever heard. As a golfer that would never got close to ascending to play in real tournaments.
2 strokes because of it? Yeah.
Which is a hefty penalty. You should be staring through the bushes when the group ahead of you is teeing off. So then you can funnel right there through a crack or a gap to get to the tee box and then be stretching and ready to go for them to announce you and play. And it wasn't just that he was late for that. It was the aftermath, which we briefly hit on, but now we have the audio for you of how he just really didn't take accountability.
There's 2 cuts in here. Which one you want?
Play that first one, which is at the press conference.
Explaining being late to tee time.
Let's listen to that.
All right.
You were with the PGA, it seemed like, for a bit just now. Were you trying to argue your case a little bit? Or
I was just trying to get evidence. I mean, I feel like if any of you would have done the same, because it's kind of, I was there on time, but the rule is if you're 1 second late, you're late. So if you think about it, I was there on time, if you know what I mean. But
I don't quite, no. What is that, when you say that you were there on time but late?
Like, I was there at 7:18, 30 seconds.
And
you know
7:18 was the tee time?
Yeah, or something like that, 7:19, whatever it was. I don't know.
Gotcha.
So you were late.
So if you know what I mean.
There on time, you were late. I love how, first of all, there's a cutoff to everything. You can say, well, I was 30 seconds past the cutoff. Yes, but you were past the cutoff. You weren't on time. And can I tell you something? If rigid rules aren't for you, then perhaps you shouldn't be a golfer.
That's not the sport for you.
That's not the sport for you.
Cameron Young, did you see a week or 2 ago? He called, which is commendable, because it's part of the rules of golf. Sometimes the video's not going to catch it or a rules official won't catch it. He dropped his iron back behind his golf ball in the middle of the fairway, and he caused that ball to take like a half-inch forward turn. And so he called a 1-stroke penalty on himself for basically moving the golf ball by his own doing.
And really, it's not like we don't have this in other sports. While the shot went in, it was 0.2 of a second after the buzzer went off, but it was still in.
Yeah, it's late.
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you were 10 seconds late or 10 minutes late. That's the rule. Everybody else in this tournament is playing by the same rule. You couldn't abide by it. So here's another clip of him not taking accountability.
I always cut it pretty fine. There's a lot of us who do. We don't want to get to the tee box 10 minutes early and be cold. We have to hit it far and straight. It's our job to do that. I don't really think it's my job to be 10 minutes early. So obviously cut it too fine. I thought I still had a few minutes. I didn't have my watch or my phone on me, and my caddy was dropping off my TrackMan. So went to the putting green, hit 1 putt, and then heard my name and ran down.
Timmy, listen to me. Listen to me.
I got nothing, man.
Let me tell you, I am just a novice golf fan. I'm not like you. I wasn't aware of this guy before this incident, to be honest with you.
He's won a couple of tournaments.
All right, well, he wasn't on my radar. I'm telling you right now, I hate this man. I hate him with the white-hot intensity of 1,000 suns.
A lot of the questions that were taken from the same press conference in that first clip that you heard were about sort of his relaxed attitude and very cavalier. Of course, you're too relaxed and too cavalier. You missed your tee time at the PGA Championship, and then you're just talking around it like it's not your fault.
I hope he falls down.
Oh, my God, dude.
Coach Prime wants you to know just how difficult things were for Sheduer Sanders.
Yeah, tough go.
Oh, my God.
Deck stacked against him,
Are
man.
you kidding? That's coming up in 2 minutes. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
Watch for an accident that's on westbound 70 on the west side after 270, causing about a 5-minute delay there. There's also a 5-minute slowdown on eastbound 33 between 270 and Gender Road on the east outer belt. This report is sponsored by Coda. Whether you're a seasoned Coda rider or ready to make your first trip, Coda's May service changes make getting around Columbus a little bit easier. See the new improvements at coda.com/service changes. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
2 guys drove to work. Neither guy wore a seatbelt. One guy got a ticket. One guy didn't. The same 2 guys drove home. One guy wore a seatbelt. One guy didn't. One guy made it home. The guy not wearing his seatbelt didn't. Don't risk it. Click it or ticket. Paid for by NHTSA.
They say great customer service is a thing of the past, but not at Newman Roofing. Quality products, expert installers, and a team you can trust is the core foundation at Newman Roofing. Call 614-NEW-ROOF today to have your roofing, siding, or gutters replaced this spring, or visit online at newmanroofing.com.
Hey there, Bo Bishop here. Tired of the same old routine? It's time to escape with an RV from RCD RV. Motorhomes, fifth wheels, travel trailers, they've got them all. Shop hundreds of RVs in stock today. 3 locations in Central Ohio to serve you, or online anytime at rcdrv.com.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and a cool, refreshing mountain dew. So give me my good days, give me a dew.
Grab some friends and an ice-cold Mountain Dew today.
Mountain Dew.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
Panama 10 would like to inform you that this ain't one of them. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
Hey, you know what today is? Today's Friday. That means it's a go to jail Friday.
Go to jail Friday.
Oh, I feel like I've been like Teddy on a Too Hot Thursday, shunning the jailbirds for the first half of the show.
We've been sending a lot of people to jail. I was sending people to jail. I want to send this Garrick Higo to jail. Can't stand him.
Is jail enough for Garrick Higo with how much you hate him after yesterday?
Guillotine.
It's the reaction, too. Act like you're a pro.
They said I was late. I don't know why I was late.
Why?
I'm Gary Player. I hate all South Africans now, apparently.
No.
Yeah, I hate them all.
Gary Player, the ambassador for all things South Africa and golf. He's one of the few guys walking around that's won the career slam. I have no idea why Garrick didn't get to the tee time to his tee box earlier. We've discussed this. I've talked to the young chap many, many times.
No, in my mind, they make excuses for each other. Everybody from South Africa, Charlize Theron, they're all on his side.
Charlize Theron? South African?
South African, yeah. Oscar Pistorius, Blade Runner.
Dave Matthews, Johannesburg, Charlottesville, Virginia.
Uh-huh.
He's kind of a hybrid. He's like a Virginia South African.
Who else can we name? Nelson Mandela?
Yeah, that's right.
Come on. He's probably on his side, too.
Ernie Els?
Yeah.
You don't know.
Yeah.
Trevor Immelman,
sure.
CBS golf broadcaster.
Sure. Whatever.
All right, so let me go to the burner phone right here. By the way, you can text that burner phone, 614-787-3093. The email, goodcleanboy@gmail.com. Twitter and X at manandtimmy971. How you doing, my good clean shit?
Excuse me.
I want to throw whoever left a huge pile of dog crap outside of Trump Tower in Chicago in jail. Walked outside to take my dog for a walk, almost stepped into a huge pile of steaming dog dung. It was huge. That is disgusting. There is a special place in hell for people that let their dogs crap on concrete sidewalks, especially in city life. You're in New York, San Francisco, Chicago, wherever, even downtown Columbus. I don't care. If you are outside an apartment
Maybe it was
building,
an emergency. Maybe it just started coming out of the noose. The person didn't have a bag.
Then you go get one and you go right back. And you know what? You should never jail if you're a dog owner and you're out with your dog and you don't have at least 2 bags with you. Right, Teddy?
All right, what's the sentence? I don't have dogs. I can't
walk
sentence.
your dog anywhere without having a bag.
No, you don't, but I might make an exception in this case.
Why?
Just because.
Teddy.
Why?
You're so bad.
Just because.
You're so bad, Teddy.
I think it's 50 years in jail.
50 years?
Yeah.
That seems severe.
The dog crapped right there on the concrete with lots of foot traffic all over the place.
50 years?
It's a city. We're in a major city. We're right there by the river and Michigan Avenue. You can't have that going on. It's a lovely little part of town. We're watching the boats go by. Vince Vaughn's probably over there.
Watching the boats
Acting.
go by. Acting like himself?
It's a good gig if you can
Vince
get
Vaughn's the same guy in every damn movie he's in.
Am I talking too fast? Did you motorboat him? Motorboat and send him to while talking about crap, I forgot this at my segment. My wife, Sarah's got to go to jail for this thing that she did this morning. And I don't know what was up with her. We had a little Chick-fil-A last night. That was it. I saw she had a side salad and like 6 chicken nuggets and a couple of fries. She barely even ate any of the fries. And her butt today, my God. First of all,
I love the setup of this. I really do.
First of all,
you're never going to be allowed back in the house again.
I mean, the upstairs bathroom, which is, we kind of, like we have the code, unwritten rules. If you're alone in the house, go to town. Enjoy that, counter height, not counter height, but the chair height toilet bowl. It's a nice elongated bowl. Just go to town. But go downstairs, like if you really gotta get nasty and do some.
That's where the real bad stuff happens down there.
That's where we have the steel bars that we had installed. That's where you can get Dumb and Dumber Harry when he's having his situation.
Oh my goodness!
The legs lift up in the air. So she has an explosion in one of the bathrooms, straight up tar pits of hell.
Oh no!
And the stench, my God, it was 25 minutes earlier when I actually walked in, and I'm like, dear God, what died in here?
You're not going to be able to go home ever.
So that happened. And then she had to go again, and she was downstairs. And again, I say downstairs, upstairs. I'm talking a 15-second walk. We don't have some mansion where you have to walk from one side of the house to the other side of the house, and it's too far for you to go. I don't want to go all the way over there. No, we don't have any of that. Then she goes and rips up the downstairs bathroom. I got nowhere to go without the stench of poo filling my nose. I'm trying to go to the bathroom. I'm trying to be a good, clean boy, and I can't. I think that's wrong. Once you establish, establish an explosion bathroom,
one bathroom, that's your bathroom.
Then you go
now.
back to that bathroom
if you're going to be a repeat offender,
time.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm not saying you shouldn't go, because when nature calls, you have to go. But you have to go to the same bathroom.
I don't like that.
You just funkify in every room in the house.
What's the punishment? No visitations from the milkman for 6 months.
No
milkman visitations, and we have to increase the doing it numbers.
Well,
we go from 0.
I don't think that's good
to
enough.
1 time.
I think maybe she has to do something that she normally doesn't like to do.
It is far. It is gone. Second deck.
I don't want a second one involved. Or do I? Disgusting.
It is far. It is gone. Second deck.
Second.
What'd you tease?
Deck. Deion Sanders. Deion was on the barbershop on YouTube. He wants to tell you how bad things were for Sheduer Sanders. He says, metaphorically speaking, I'm sure, when he takes his shirt off, I see the scars on his back. He's been through hell.
What does that mean?
But he's made it through hell. It means he's been whipped. Wow. It means that Stefanski was just...
That's an image.
Whipping him. He kept going and he matured. Not like he was a child, but he matured spiritually. You can't force this. If it ain't your time, it ain't your time. Talked about the draft process. Said it was some ignorant things that came out about him pre-draft and all that. And that was a lie. Like, he would never go into a meeting with headphones on. He would never go into a meeting unprepared. Like, that's just not who he is. There's no way he could accomplish the things he accomplished without being prepared. He was also critical about some of the reporting during the season last year in Cleveland. Said a lot of things that was said, it bothered me, but it didn't bother him. He just wanted the opportunity to get on the grass and do his thing. It amazes me. Look, I know Deion's a dad and he's a coach and he's all those things, but it would drive me nuts if I were Sheduer Sanders and my dad was coming out publicly saying these things. Keep your mouth shut.
I agree. I think that would make it...
He's a grown-ass man.
It would make it incredibly awkward.
If he's got something to say, then he can say it. And we can judge him based on his words.
How would you play the media game? Because you know... This is what I would do. Because I know if I'm in Deion's shoes, I had a brilliant NFL career, and I'm a big-time coach.
You can say my son's a man. I don't talk about my son's business. I'll talk about Colorado football all you want. I'm the head coach of Colorado football.
I think there's a way to discuss it as a dad, but I would speak as a dad, and I would say, look, I'm proud of what Sheduer did. I would find a way to make every comment that I made so much nothing or just positive dad speak about I'm proud of him. You know, I'm hoping that the Browns will win as many games as possible. The second somebody tried to pivot and get me talking about the coach or how I feel about him not playing, it would be just you know what? He's a grown man now. This is the life in the NFL. You got to earn your playing time. It's not that hard to do. To just keep the
It's hard to do if you're an egomaniac
out there. Yes, I understand.
That's when it's hard to do.
I don't know, though, because he's a guy that is playing the media game every single day of his life. But Deion is a personality. He is a big-time figure, and part of what's made him so is how outlandish he has always been.
I'm just saying, if I'm Sheduer, I'm calling my dad saying, Dad, I appreciate what you're trying to do. You're making my life more difficult. Because now, the next time I'm in front of the gaggle of reporters up in Cleveland, they're going to ask me about what you said. Now I'm going to have to respond to it. I'm trying to go out there and win a job on this team. Now, Deion did have some good things to say about Todd Monken. That's nice.
I think there's probably some things maybe when your parents are so stinking rich like that and you've had so much set up for you, maybe you sort of feel that attachment and that inability to speak out against your parents. Maybe that makes that a little bit tougher, even though you are still a self-made man and you are in the NFL. You're not just going to get to the NFL because you're Deion's kid. Like, I fully well admit that. You've got to have talent, the ability to throw the ball. You're not going to make it that far.
5 uniform combos for Buckeye football this year. Yay! Details next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
Things are moving a little slow on southbound 270 on the East Outer Belt from Main Street to I-70. And there's a couple-minute delay on southbound 71 on the north side between North Broadway and 17th Avenue. This report is sponsored by Fusion. Crab lovers, this one's for you. Dive into Fusion's Crab Fest featuring 2 all-new sushi rolls loaded with flavor. It's fresh, it's fast, and it won't last forever. Roll into Fusion today and taste their world-famous crab rolls before they're gone. It's Crab Fest season at Fusion. Check it out at Fusion.com. Fusion, sushi for you. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Ready to plan the ultimate weekend getaway? Start day 1 at the Columbus Zoo, where unforgettable animal encounters, family fun, and wild moments are waiting around every corner. Then crank up the excitement on day 2 at Zoombezi Bay. Splash, slide, and scream your way through the water park and catch a ride on the award-winning Conservation Tower. 2 incredible parks, 2 full days of non-stop fun. Grab your Columbus Zoo and Zoombezi Bay 2-day pass now at columbuszoo.org.
Hey, it's Anthony Rothman here for Germain Honda of Dublin. Gas prices are up. You can drive smarter with a fuel-efficient Civic, Accord, or CR-V hybrid. More miles on every tank and keep more money in your pocket. And here's the best part. Great lease and finance rates are available right now for qualified buyers. Get so much more out of your tank of gas. Visit Germain Honda of Dublin. They're just south of 270 on Sawmill Road, or shop anytime at GermainHondaofDublin.com.
The great thing about Atlas Butler is they do it all. Heating, cooling, plumbing. Look, I'm busy with work. I don't have time to wait around or deal with lots of people. One company, one call, and they do it all. Wonder if they'll clean out my inbox. Seriously, offer that service. Please.
Atlas Butler is at your service. Call 1-800-FURNACE.
Jack Nicklaus's unrivaled vision. World-class competition. Yes. Golf's greats honor. Impactful charitable giving. Loyal fans and volunteers. An iconic history defined by one handshake on the 18th green. June 1st through 7th. Buy your tickets to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the Memorial Tournament presented by Workday. Visit memorialtickets.com.
No way. Gas prices shot up again.
I know, but I got us covered.
So generous. What's your deal?
What's my deal? I went to Metro and saved. Got 4 lines for just $25 each and 4 free new Samsung Galaxy A17 5G phones, and all on the T-Mobile network.
How about we go to Metro today?
Get that more for your money feeling. Visit your Metro by T-Mobile store. Just bring your numbers. Not available if you've been with Metro or T-Mobile in the past 180 days.
Breathe. Breathe. You got this. You got it.
In the moments that truly matter, what do? Rise to the occasion. Ohio Health. It's time.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone for Window Nation. May's weather is pretty nice, but those hot summer days will be here soon, which means high utility bills from your AC running constantly. Don't wait until the heat hits to try and avoid the extra energy costs. Upgrade your home's windows this month during Window Nation's Buy 4, Get 4 free sale. Imagine replacing all your windows and getting half of them for free. Plus, you could even get them with no money down and no monthly payment or interest for 2 years. Older windows and even some newer builder-grade windows don't always seal tightly. So your cool AC can slowly slip outside without you even noticing. And your energy bills take the hit. Window Nation windows are built with insulated glass, strong frames, and tight seals that fit just right. You get a cooler, more comfortable house, and you could even see lower energy bills the first month. They're so good, Window Nation offers a lifetime warranty. Plus, they're rated A+ by the Better Business Bureau. Don't wait to put an end to your window problems. Save big with Window Nation's Buy 4, Get 4 free sale going on now. The sale ends soon, so book your consultation at windownation.com.
What's the best way to make sure you don't miss any of your favorite fan shows? Oh no. Download the Fan app, silly.
Ah, damn it, I knew that.
App Store, Google Play, or just scream right at your phone. Psst, you can also listen to Buckeye games. Do it now.
The Fan Guest Hotline is sponsored by Federal Elite Heating and Cooling and Bryant, doing whatever it takes to keep you and your home comfortable. The Fan.
A show with copious amounts of fart sounds. Emphasis on copious.
Oh no, I get a fart, but I don't know which way to lean.
This is Man and Timmy.
This dumb show brought to you by the Hinder Motor Company. It's Go to Jail Friday. Get in touch with us at Man and Timmy 971 on X. Text the burner phone 614-787-3093. Email us goodcleanboy@gmail.com. And you know what? We've gotten some very good feedback today on a little song that we played earlier today. You know,
we gonna replay that now?
We have a sound bite that we like on this show that we'll sneak in, and it's a big joke for us. And, you know, Walker told me I have AIDS and all that stuff. And so, you know, T-Bone likes the death metal. And so we decided to combine the two.
And how you doing, little partner? Fine. And it's little visitor now. Dawayoli is how you say it in Cherokee. Oh well, pardon my French, but I'll be damned. Walker told me I have AIDS. Walker told me I have AIDS. Walker told me I have AIDS.
I'm ready, man. I'm ready for Sonic Temple.
Let's go. Let's go.
By the way, I
don't know who the guys are. I don't know what the death metal groups are. But
I'm driving in on 70 today, and they got a little sign, for traffic information, and it just says for rock concert. Use exit whatever. It's like what is this? 1952? For rock concert. Just say for Sonic Temple. Type out Sonic Temple on the screen for rock concert.
Who we got headlining here? We always have some big time players for Sonic Temple.
I'm going to look.
Yeah,
But
look up that.
Actually, you look while I do all the uniform combinations for Ohio State. Look, it's tradition evolved. That's what I'm told all the time. You all love it. Bjorky wants to change things up because the atmosphere. It's not the fact that we play bums at the shoe most of the time. But we have 5 uniform combinations this year that are in play. And it's the core home, right? Core road, that's 2.
Okay.
However, we got the tunnel vision, which we talked about earlier in the week.
The black uniforms,
that's all
right?
black.
All
That's black on black, baby.
Tunnel vision, baby.
Mm-hmm. We also have the Scarlet Rush, which
red.
is all scarlet, except for the helmet. You got your silver helmet, your scarlet jersey, your scarlet pants, and
so that's the 4th.
That's
combo.
the 4th, and we have the Sub-Zero.
Oh, that's the all whites,
which is the whites, the silver helmet, the white jersey, the white pants, and they are saying in this release, they being Ohio State, that it'll be week to week as to which uniform they wear. And this is not just maybe a one-time thing. If they want to wear the tunnel visions more than once, then they wear the tunnel visions. They'll determine that week what they're going to wear. So it's constantly changing now.
I'm with you. I don't like it. I used to like the idea of some alternate uniforms. Maybe I'm bleeding more towards the classics. I've become more of a Mitchell and Ness kind of guy. I just enjoy old logos, the nostalgia, the old colors. Like when it comes to, say we talk about the Cleveland Cavaliers, who have their big game coming up tonight against the Detroit Pistons, might have something about that in my pizzazz, in my parlay coming up here at 5 o'clock. But if you ask me, my favorite Cavaliers jerseys of all time are the Mark Price era, the bright blue and orange, where it's got the CAVS and you've got the V that's like the hoop. I love that one. I just something about that.
That's not Mark Price. That's Sean Kemp.
No, Sean Kemp was the black and baby blue.
Oh, I thought
kind of Bob
you were talking
Sura,
about
Sean Kemp. No, I'm talking about Doherty,
the
Mark
Gordon
Price.
Gund era.
No, like the blue and the orange. Mark Price was in those for a lot.
Okay, but you're not talking about the gaudy ones.
No,
are you?
No.
Yeah.
I don't find them to be gaudy. I love
those
the
aren't
colors.
Those aren't gaudy.
Yeah, I don't believe they are.
The Sean Kemp.
Yeah, the
Bobby
Sean Kemp, Bob Sura ones, those were kind of oddball ones.
No, the joke was the owner's blind. He can't see what the hell's going on.
It doesn't. Black and baby blue are not colors that go together for uniforms. Some people like those, again, for the nostalgia point of it.
Remember they had all the seats at the arena, too, baby blue? When they first opened that place at Gund Arena, they were all baby blue.
Man, no, I don't have an image of that in my head, but that would be too much. But with the Buckeyes, you've got one of the best uniforms in the history of college football. I totally understand that if for one game in the season, you want to go with the all-black uniforms, but my rule of thumb for that is stay away from the 2 or 3 best uniform games of the season. That's my rule of thumb. Like, I wouldn't want to see that
I was talking
in a Penn
about
State
this with
game,
Nicole.
certainly in a Michigan game.
Because I said no Michigan.
Or a Texas game.
No Michigan for alternate uniforms.
I agree.
And her opinion was, why
would you waste it on a game that wasn't Michigan?
Because that's where you waste it, to spice it up a little bit.
No, she wants it for the marquee game.
No, do it for a night game.
That's why she's an idiot.
Night game against Ohio. No offense to you guys, Bobcats. I like your uniforms. But if Ohio State's got to throw that out there, that's the game that I would prefer that for. I don't want to see that against Iowa, who I also think has a nice classic uniform combination. I want to see you play the hits in those types of games.
Play the hits, baby. We're going to do
one.
Pick your parlay and some pizzazz coming up next. You've never seen pizzazz like this. It's going to be bursting out of the radio. It's just going to squirt right out of the radio. So what's this juice coming out of the radio? It's pizzazz, baby.
Pizzazz juice.
Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
You're going to hit some stop-and-go traffic on westbound 670 between Grandview Avenue and I-70. And there's a bit of a slowdown on northbound 270 between Tuttle Crossing Boulevard and 161 on the West Outer Belt. This report is sponsored by COTA. Whether you're a seasoned COTA rider or ready to take your first trip, COTA's May service changes make getting around Columbus a little bit easier. See the new improvements at COTA.com/service changes. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Becoming a truck driver doesn't have to be complicated. At Schneider, we make it easy to get your commercial driver's license and start your new career. With our CDL apprenticeship training, you'll get paid to become a truck driver in just 5 to 6 weeks and have a Schneider driving job waiting for you when you've completed the program. Plus, during training, Schneider will provide transportation, lodging, and meals at no cost to you. Ready to get your career on the road? Learn more and apply today at SchneiderJobs.com. That's SchneiderJobs.com.
When it's time to ask life's biggest question, make sure your ring says it all. Hi, it's Alex Johnson from the Diamond Cellar, and we've been helping couples say yes for over 78 years. From brilliant cuts to better prices, the quality and selection of our diamonds is unmatched. Because diamonds aren't just our business, they're our legacy. Visit us at Diamond Cellar on Salmo Road or Easton Town Center and learn more at diamondcellar.com. Bigger diamonds, better prices, guaranteed.
I love Right Pack Credit Union because they're solution driven.
I feel valued as a member.
They're focused on the latest technology and the personal connections.
Experience benefits that go beyond banking with Right Pack Credit Union. Just ask our actual members.
I definitely recommend Right Pack to all my family and friends as a credit union of choice.
Visit one of our Columbus area Right Pack Credit Union member centers near you. Based on individual members' experiences, results may vary.
Newman Roofing, as part of their 2026 Commitment to Community initiative, is proud to partner with 10 TV and The Fan to relaunch Raise the Roof, honoring local heroes. This week's honoree is Taylor Rathbun from Hilliard. Ms. Rathbun is an exceptional teacher at Alton Darby Elementary, bringing joy into learning while keeping purpose at the heart of everything she does. No matter the day, Taylor shows up as her best self, and her students are better because of it. Ms. Rathbun, thank you for making such a meaningful impact on our Central Ohio community.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. Now is the time to call Comer & Cross and transform your garage with a gleaming new Comer & Cross garage floor. Maybe your garage floor has exposed concrete with stains and cracks or a bad epoxy or paint job. Well, the new Comer & Cross garage floor will transform your entire garage in just one day. Now, here's the great part of this whole story. If you call them right now, they're going to take 50% off installation. Yeah, that's right, 50% off installation from Comer & Cross when you call them today at 1-800-NEW-FLOOR. A Comer & Cross garage floor is the gold standard, guaranteed to never chip, crack, or show tire lift like epoxy or paint ever. Plus, they make it easy. They'll take your stuff out of the garage for you. They'll fix your cracks and pits perfectly like it's a new garage floor, and then they'll apply the proprietary finish that you pick. Yeah, I said it. They'll fix your cracks and pits. What's wrong with that? That's what you want. So call them today at 1-800-NEW-FLOOR to get 50% off installation. That's 1-800-NEW-FLOOR. Or go to comercross.com.
This is possibly the biggest Honda sale in Ohio. Lindsay Honda's Trade-a-thon is on. Trade your car, truck, boat, or even motorcycle now. Drive a gas-sipping new 2026 Civic Hatchback Hybrid Sport Touring. A very low $279 a month. Or a new 2026 CRV Hybrid Trail Sport all-wheel drive. Just $369 a month. Do you want more for your trade? See Lindsay Honda now.
Trade-a-thon puts you in the driver's seat for less.
See Lindsay Honda HondaHonda.com for details.
James Laurinaitis here for my guys at Green & Sons, the premier Kubota dealership in Central Ohio. I love my Kubota tractor, RTV, and zero-turn I got from Green & Sons, and you can check them out online at greensons.com or visit them in store in Mount Sterling or north of Marysville and Raymond for all your Kubota needs.
It's Cinco de Monzo at Hothead Burritos, and the Hothead Scratch and Win is back. Every single card's a winner with tons of free stuff, including free burritos for a year and even a grand prize Caribbean trip. Get scratching at Hothead Burritos.
Bobby Carpenter here with my friend Jake Ballard with QC Kinetics, and both of us played football a long time, and one of the main things is you get beat up while you're playing, and the pain doesn't end just when you leave the field. It's always there.
So for me, I had a lot of pain in my left knee, and it was something that caused me aches and pains every day, especially in the morning and the evening. So looking for pain relief, I found QC Kinetics. They had a great reputation, and I wanted to find out more.
Jake, tell me about the process. Once you got into the office, how did that all go?
Once I arrived at QC Kinetics and went and saw Dr. Tesner, they told me all about my knee, put a game plan together, and we started treatment right away.
What is your day like now?
Now with QC Kinetics, I'm able to chase my crazy son around pain-free, and that's what matters most to me.
Take it from two former professional athletes. If we can get relief, the same is possible for you. Check out QC Kinetics, located in Dublin and in Gahanna, 380-208-4544. That's 380-208-4544, or go to qckinetics.com/Columbus.
Broadcasting live from the McDaniel GM Superstore Studios, driving excellence since 1916. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. WBNS HD1 Columbus.
Good afternoon. This is Paul Keels. It's still Aldrich Potgieter, who has the lead at 500 par, the second round of the PGA Championship in Pennsylvania. He's a stroke better than Alex Smalley, two better than a group made up of Hideki Matsuyama, Chris Gotterup, Stefan Jaeger, and Maverick McNeely. Meanwhile, the Ohio Cup is being contested tonight at Progressive Field in Cleveland, with the Guardians hosting the Cincinnati Reds. Guardians one-game lead in the AL Central and winners of 3 in a row. The Reds have dropped 7 of their last 10 and hold up the basement of the National League Central. Columbus Clippers continue their series at St. Paul tonight. NBA playoffs this evening. Detroit at Cleveland. Cavaliers lead the Pistons 3-2. San Antonio at Minnesota. Spurs lead the Timberwolves 3-2. This update brought to you by The Waterworks and Header Plumbing, Drain, Heating, and Cooling, together to serve you better. Schedule today at thewaterworks.com. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Common Man is one soiled bed sheet away from being Jeff Remmer's legal guardian. This is Man and Timmy.
What are you doing this weekend?
I wish you wouldn't have asked. Because I am going to be Kings Island dad tomorrow.
Look at you. You're a good dad.
I feel good about
There'll
doing
be
that.
9 million people down there. It's going to be 87 degrees.
I know it's not my favorite combination. And the only reason I'll say anything, because I have no problem being a dad and taking the kids to an amusement park so they can enjoy their childhood a little bit more. That's cool. This is kind of become Sarah's thing, like, because I don't know if you experienced this or if this is just us. For some reason, when it's just like me and Jack and mom is not in the equation, we seem to just have a more humanistic type of time, like where we can converse with each other as people, we can kind of laugh and joke as people, and there's less bickering and arguing and chirping and animosity.
He's a teenage boy. You once were a teenage boy. I don't necessarily have that with my daughter because she's 9, and I was never a 9-year-old girl. Now, I was a 9-year-old smartass, also a 46-year-old smartass, just like she is, so we have that sort of rapport. But as far as I know what it's like to be exactly in your shoes, we don't have that like you have with your son.
Well, I guess I don't even know if it's got to do with Jack being a boy or if it's just that when we're a 3-person unit and then one of the parents is eliminated, things just seem to go smoother.
What you're saying is that your wife is the problem. That's what you're saying to me.
I'm not. Her butt was a problem today.
Her butt was a problem this morning. It exploded.
I'm just saying she has the same report card to me when they are doing like mom-son trips because she's taken him to some concerts where they go out of state.
This seems like a marriage problem. It's the two of you together.
I can't be the... no, stop.
The two of you together seem to be the problem.
I am not
and
the
then
only
he
one.
reacts negatively to your vibes because the two of you can't stand to be with each other.
All right,
and
now...
subliminally, the kid knows that, and he acts up because of it.
Now you're just trying to be difficult.
I'm not trying. I'm trying to diagnose the problem.
Now you're trying to start an argument. I'm trying
Sounds
to
like I diagnosed the problem.
I'm
didn't
trying to
it?
just say how some real things that go
Yeah.
on, and I'm sure a lot of parents can agree with me.
Yeah, a lot of
where
spouses hate each other.
For
You're
some
exactly
reason,
right.
when one person's out, like things just kind of go smoother. Then you kind of get all together, and then it's bickering.
Now, honey, I love it when the three of us are together.
Oh, jeez.
Not like this guy over here.
Don't. Why?
Just saying.
I actually came up with a little rule too, because we're very sarcastic and we have a fun time when I talk about chirping. But sometimes like all it takes is one of the three people when we've been telling jokes and we've been kind of giving each other some pot shots.
You're
that
riding
type
each
of
other.
thing.
People love each other, ride each other.
We're riding each other a little bit, but we've all obviously been agreeing to do that, to act this way, to talk that way at the dinner table or, downstairs on the couch or whatever. But the rule is you be kind, you either be nice, or you don't be too defensive. Pick one.
So
that's what you got to do.
He likes to dish it out.
That sometimes he can, because he's younger, he goes heavy on the dishing out. But then when you try to give something back, like
I see.
Mom had a joke. He said something back to it, and like the kids have this thing now where they like put their hand like where their neck is. It's not like a throat cutting thing, but they just sort of like cut it off. Like they do like a very kind of prickly eye that they'll look at you with, and they'll be like, stop it. You're lame. You're stupid. And so he was giving that to her. And he said like her joke wasn't original or something like that.
Now, let me ask you a question.
And I did like you got to come original. And then he shunned that because he doesn't get the reference. And then I had one in the hip pocket because he had a giant booger that had just been hanging from his nose the whole dinner. And I could tell from Sarah's eyes too. She was ready and waiting
she was ready
to
to
unload that one too. And I said something to the effect of, that's a lot of sass for a man that's got a giant bat in the cave right now. And he just got like clammed
got
up.
all defensive.
And I'm like, no. If you're going to make fun of me, make fun of her.
Hey,
and our jokes
I'm
aren't
with
good.
you. I just didn't know how personal you guys were getting.
Take it.
Maybe if you and Sarah look at him and said, and that's why you have no friends and you'll probably kill yourself, then that's probably a step too far. I can understand how he gets defensive, but if it's just you got a booger hanging out of your nose, come on.
That was good.
What are you doing?
That was good.
Let's
and then
do some...
he couldn't get the booger out of his nose.
Let's do some.
Let me show you how to blow your nose.
Common Man and Timmy present Pick Your Parlay.
If there's one thing I'm known for, it's my NBA prowess. Tonight, Cavs host the Pistons with a chance to move on to the next round. Cavs are favored by 4.5, and by God, I think they cover that number. And I'm going to say that Donovan Mitchell gets 30 or more. Ooh. You get plus 164 odds on that. Let's do some PGA Championship top 10 finishers. I will take Scotty. I will take Xander. I will take Cam Young and Min-Woo Lee, my guy.
Min-Woo.
Crew or trash, pick them to lose against Philadelphia tomorrow. Game 6 in Montreal tomorrow night. Sabres are done. Pick the Canadiens to win. Battle for the Ohio Cup starts up tonight in the land between the Guardians and the Reds. Here's what I know. The Reds scored 15 runs yesterday. It is physically impossible for them to put together back-to-back games where they do anything offensively. Tanner Bibby on the mound for the Guards tonight, looking for his first win of the season. I say he gets it. I'm riding high, baby. My Chicago White Sox are officially over 500 for the first time in 4 years. They welcome in the hated Chicago Cubs tonight. I haven't had something to be excited about in a long time, and I know I'm going to regret this, but I'm taking the Sox tonight, and let's hope no one storms the field, gets shot, falls in the bullpen. That's what always happens at White Sox games. Last place Aviators in Birmingham. I will take Birmingham, whatever they're called, to cover the 3-point spread.
The Barons.
No.
Stallions.
Okay.
The horses.
Preakness this weekend. In an annoying thing, I'm not able to combine it with my parlay.
I know. Isn't that stupid?
I know, it's annoying.
Some of these betting
but
apps, they don't let you do that.
I'm going to pick a winner anyway and pretend like I know what I'm talking about. Chip Honcho is 5-1 odds. The jockey, Jose Ortiz. Is he the same guy who rode Golden Tempo to a Kentucky Derby victory just a few weeks back? Yes, he is the same. Is he the same guy who enjoys his Puerto Rican cockfights? You betcha. And I'm taking Chip Honcho. Chip! To get it done or die trying. Minus the Preakness, you throw all that into the sports book of your choice. $10 wins you $9,500.
All right, I was looking at the Preakness stakes as well, looking at those names. You got the Taj Mahal, Ocelli. You've got Crupper. I like a little long shot one. I like a Robusta
You
horse.
like a coffee, huh?
30 to like a Robusta, like an Italian coffee. 30-1. I like those odds. Let's start with a little long shot. Cavs Pistons as well in the land. 7-10 tip. Not only will they win, but they will cover. And Jalen Duren scores 10 or more. Evan Mobley, 15 or more. Cade Cunningham, 25 or more. Donovan Mitchell, 25 or more. And the Beard goes for 20 or more. James Harden. Let's pile up these parlays here. Let's get a big payout. Road closeout for the Spurs? Yes, Big Sir Cockspur, the cockfighter.
Sir Cox-a-lot.
Yeah, that's right. That's the same name, right? The same. But take the T-Wolves getting 5.5, and let's parlay that up to beef this out. Jaden McDaniels, 10 or more points. Dylan Harper, 15 or more. Victor Wembanyama getting 20 or more. Victor Wembanyama, AIDS. That sounds like Walker told me I have AIDS. 20 or more. Ant-Man gets 25 or more as well. PGA Championship. We like a lot of guys here, but we're trying to pick our winner to spice this thing up. Jason Day, Jordan Spieth, Pat Gator, Smalley, Sheffy Boy, Hideki Matsuyama. I like them all, but a name that you said. How about it?
Minsui?
Mr. Lee, my friend Min, my man Minwoo Lee, the Aussie. I love him. Great player, good guy. I like what he's about. He's making it look good, feel like the game's coming together. Put him down for a win. And Teddy, real quick, I got odds on the cockfighting international championships this weekend.
Come on, man.
They're in Cock and Take, Staffordshire, England, if you had to know.
The cockfighting is in a place called Cock or Take?
Cock and Take.
Cock and Take.
Staffordshire, England. Look it up. Real place. Here are the participants in the finals. Saturday night, the 16th, at Stiff Arena. Little Randy Johnson from Whiskey Dick Mountain, Washington. Big Rockwood, hailing from Cockburn, Australia, down under. Mr. McNutter coming from Dicktown, New Jersey, and John Hancock all the way from New Erection, Virginia, down south. Big Rockwood getting 50-1 odds. He's going to get the job done, but I got the inside scoop on the action. I've personally been in contact with the trainers, and I know that 2 of these roosters are nursing Sacky injuries, and little Randy Johnson coming off a torn rotator cuff surgery. Big Rockwood has been strong in his training, and he's underthought of, but he's ready to get out there and cut it up. Take him. $10 gets you $1,132,000. $427.69.
Teddy?
Wow, that's some pizzazz. All right, I got some walking around money for you.
You got New Erection, Virginia? Is that what you got over
no,
there?
I don't have that at all. But tonight, you guys mentioned the Cavs taking on the Pistons. I think the Cavs win it, close them out, move on. Timberwolves and the Spurs. Spurs can close out the Timberwolves, but I'm taking the hometown team of Minnesota. They're playing at home. They're gonna get it done. Force a game 7. All right. We got tomorrow night, the Canadians and Tampa. Common Man, you took Montreal, right, to close that out?
I did indeed.
And they got a nice, good, clean Buckeye in goal. He's going to get it done, and they are moving on. All right, PGA Championship. I got a couple top 10s for you. A couple of good, clean boys. Our guy, local hero, Jason Day, top 10 for him. Also, Jordan Spieth. He's going to get into that top 10 as well. And lastly, the NASCAR series, they're in Dover this weekend. The O'Reilly Auto Parts series tomorrow afternoon. I got Justin Allgaier. He's going to get a top 5. He's having a great year there, and he's in first place right now in the series. Put that together. It's a nice little 6-pack. $10 gets you $1,000. Nice walking around money.
Who are the ultimate NFL bums? I'm going to tell you. Coming up next, Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got slower traffic on westbound 270 between 161 and Cleveland Avenue on the North Outer Belt. And there's a 5-minute delay on southbound 315 between Kinnear Road and Town Street. This report is sponsored by AAA Tire and Auto Service. Come into your local AAA Tire and Auto Service and save up to $75 on brake service. Save $25 on brake replacement for one axle or $75 off brake replacement for two axles. Terms apply. Offer ends May 30th. See store for details. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
How do you make a UDF ice cream quake? Easy. Pick any flavor of UDF ice cream, add your favorite mix-ins, and you've got a quake. Now, how do you pick your flavors and mix-ins? That's the hard part. Ice cream quakes, only at United Dairy Farmers.
BMI Federal Credit Union is celebrating their 90th anniversary all year long with monthly sweepstakes. Get in on your chance to win free gas for a year when you lower your car payment with a BMI FCU auto loan. Apply today at bmifcu.org/gas.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and a cool, refreshing mountain dew. So give me my good hands, give me a dew.
Grab some friends and an ice-cold Mountain Dew today.
Mountain Dew. Join T-Bone and Tyvis mornings on The Fan for football, food, and fun, featuring T-Bone.
Now, when you were talking about the football stuff, I was listening, but when you said Waffle House, I leaned forward in my chair.
And national champ Tyvis Powell.
I was staring myself in the mirror for a good 10 minutes today looking at it.
Where they solve all the world's complex problems.
We're not putting the toothpaste back in the toothpaste container.
Sponsored by Capital Ford of Columbus.
Football, food, and fun with T-Bone and Tyvis. Weekday mornings from 6 to 9 on The Fan.
Spring cleaning is when homes get a new twinkle in their eye,
a new spring in their step,
a new color in their cheeks.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK. We'll be there before you hang up the phone.
When that shiny truck from 1-800-GOT-JUNK arrives at your house,
it's a sign of a new beginning,
a clean start,
a breath of fresh air.
When your home feels clean and happy,
the people inside feel clean and happy too.
We make junk disappear.
All you have to do is point.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK
or visit us at 1-800-GOTJUNK.com.
Before the lights go down, before the first chord hits, start your night the right way with Jameson Irish Whiskey at the ultimate pre-concert party. Join us at the O on Lane for ice-cold drinks, great vibes, and the smooth taste of Jameson flowing all night long. Grab your crew, raise a glass, and get concert ready with Jameson specials, music, and the kind of energy that only happens before the show. Jameson at the O on Lane, where the night really begins. Drink responsibly. Taste responsibly. Jameson Irish Whiskey, product of Ireland. 40% alcohol by volume. 80 proof. Copyright 2025. Imported by John Jameson Import Company, New York, New York.
Whether you're repping the orange and brown or shouting Hoo Day, the ultimate football pilgrimage is closer than you think. Ditch the living room, get the family on the road, and make the short drive to greatness and visit the Pro Football Hall of Fame in Canton. From the backyard to the gridiron, it's the one place where every fan comes together to create new family memories. Make it a weekend to remember and see why Ohio truly is the heart of football. Visit ProFootballHOF.com and plan your visit today.
Two guys drove to work. Neither guy wore a seatbelt. One guy got a ticket. One guy didn't. The same two guys drove home. One guy wore a seatbelt. One guy didn't. One guy made it home. The guy not wearing his seatbelt didn't. Don't risk it. Click it or ticket. Paid for by NHTSA.
Feeling stressed or overwhelmed? Not sure how to get the mental health help you need? We've got your back. Call the Mental Health Insurance Assistance Office at 855-438-6442. We'll help you figure out what mental health benefits may be in your health plan. No more confusion, just the support you deserve. Call the Mental Health Insurance Assistance Office at 855-438-6442.
Amazon Business. Innovative AI tools optimize your purchasing experience, paired with delivery options built for business. Learn more at AmazonBusiness.com.
The Fan is headed to the Memorial. Are you ready for 30 hours of live coverage? Oh, it's true, baby.
Sponsored by The Waterworks and Header Plumbing, Drain, Heating, and Cooling. TheWaterworks.com.
The best Memorial coverage, The Fan. Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Well, Saturday starts out with just a slight chance of a couple showers, then we'll build into about a 60% chance of rain, even a couple of thunderstorms into the afternoon and evening hours. High temps warmer at about 80. On Sunday, a lot of sunshine, just a 20% chance of a shower, and high temps at about 87, and highs at 90 with sunshine on Monday. That is your 97.1 The Fan weather forecast. I'm 10 Weather Impact Chief Meteorologist Chris Tomer.
The Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook sponsor of Common Man and Timmy. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
The #1 pizza expert and the #4 college basketball expert at the radio station.
Just from looking at your clothes and weight, I can tell you all watch a lot of free network television.
This is Man and Timmy.
All right, good news. Our guy Tiger is back in Florida after a rehab stint in Switzerland. I'm sure it was grueling.
My God, still keep him away from the vehicles.
He's
no
back.
keys.
And let's talk about bum NFL teams. So the schedules were released in full last night. Everybody had their little videos. Very nice. There are 5 teams that have 0 primetime games this year.
Damn. Is that a high number? I feel like they're ramping that up, not giving credit to the teams that sucked and giving them their ceremonial primetime game.
With all the primetime windows, man, it's pretty hard.
That's what I'm saying.
Not to get a primetime game.
Seems like they're going more out of their way to make sure, because there are many, many more opportunities with Thursday night football every week. It used to be it was Monday night or Sunday night. Then you have all the Thursday night options, and even for the crappiest teams in the league, you were at least getting one Thursday night game.
And then you have like the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, you got the Black Friday. I mean, there's all sorts of different primetime windows. So, 5. What are you
5 teams.
What are you shaking your head for at me over there?
Teddy? I don't know.
Is he talking to me? Who are you talking to?
I think Teddy's talking to Nate.
Nate. I didn't see Nate. I just see you shaking your head and moving your lips over there.
No, I'm talking to Nate. Sorry.
All right.
He's talking to Nate Dogg.
I can't see Nate Dogg.
He's got a production question. Maybe OSU baseball is breaking down right now. I don't know.
Nate just blends in with the scenery in there. I can't see anything.
He's blocked off by the wall.
All right. 5 teams have no primetime games, and I don't disagree with any of them. Jets, Cardinals, Titans, Dolphins, Raiders. No prime time.
No.
Fine with me.
No, good. They suck. Those guys don't deserve it. They're stupid.
Of all those teams that I listed there, who's the worst? Now, the Dolphins finished with 7 wins last year, but they've gotten rid of anybody who's good on their roster.
The Jets, though, right? Just over the long haul.
Geno Smith is back.
The Jets stink.
Geno's back. I'm not talking about the long haul. I'm talking about this season.
Talking about just coming up this year. Who's going to suck the most?
Who's going to suck the most?
The Dolphins, I think. Because, yeah, maybe the Jets can pile up a couple more wins with Geno being back there.
Titans.
The Cardinals.
Carnell Tate.
Who's the Cardinals option? Who are they looking to start?
Jacoby
Brissett?
Yes.
Oh,
and you know
my
what?
God.
Actually, until
he's back?
Until he signs his deal, there's some speculation that Aaron Rodgers could wind up in Arizona, which, by the way, I'd love to see it.
They also have Gardner Minshew, and they drafted Carson Beck.
Yuck. I'd love to see Aaron Rodgers wrap up his career in the desert with that awful garbage team around him.
I would just love to see it already wrapped up. Without any kind of retirement tour.
I don't know
it's just
why
done.
the Steelers continue to play this game. But you know what? It's a different conversation. I don't want to get into it. Let's do some go to jails. Come on.
All right, my buddy from out of state that listens to the show texted me a jailbird. My GCBs.
Jack and Dick.
Says he wants to jail a new employee at his job that he's been tasked of orienting or bringing up to speed in the division that he works with the systems and programs that they use.
The systems.
Says it's about a 2-week process, and then the person goes out on their own. He's in sales, so he's going to, ride shotgun, go on a, sales call or two, visit with him. And this friend of mine is a very punctual texter, but it's different also when you know somebody, you can kind of read that stuff. Not over the top, I would say, but when we're texting funny things, there's some caps. Maybe some exclamation points.
This is your friend that you're talking about now.
Yeah. We might add some letters to some things just for the way we write there, but we write in a fun way, like you and I do when we're texting. We might do some caps or all exclamation points, use some profanity, all that. I get there's not going to be some profanity if you don't even know the person and it's more like a business relationship. But then this is what he said. He sent this big, nice text with a couple of exclamations. A can't wait to meet you. It'll be great type stuff.
Who sent it? Your buddy sent it to him?
Yeah, my buddy. To like set the when we're going to meet up. Or
okay,
time
so
and place type
your
of thing.
buddy introducing himself.
Yeah, sort of like the introductory.
He's going to be like the mentor.
First time I've put your phone number into my phone.
All right, hey.
I know you just got hired here. Hey,
our boss
John.
Phil told me to reach out to you. I'm going to be training you. We're going to be riding together, all that sort of stuff.
You're using like a little bit of, because you can't predict tone. Tone is a difficult thing to get in text unless you do some of those things. Would you agree?
Yes.
With some punctuation.
Right.
Not overuse of exclamation mark, but I would say you got to have one. Like if you're writing 3 or 4 sentences, I would say you need an exclamation mark.
Excited
somewhere.
to get to know you.
Exclamation
point.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then like you use that at the first sentence or the last sentence. Either way, you don't overdo it, but then it kind of, okay, see you Thursday at 11 a.m. or whatever that is. So he's laying that out for me. And then after all that, the guy texts all lowercase. Okay, thanks.
No, I don't care for that at all.
All lowercase. Okay, thanks. Or out of the blue one morning, just I'll be at the office at 9 a.m. That's it.
I don't like that at all.
Just I'll be at the office
at 9 a.m. This is supposed to be someone in sales.
That's it. That's it.
They're supposed to be selling themselves and selling the product, and it just sounds like they're not even trying.
I agree with my friend here. I think that's too, the energy levels are just too low.
No.
For an introduction through text, whether that's personal, whether it's a business relationship, show a little, like we did in the 5 o'clock segment, a little pizzazz. Just a little bit. Oh, okay, Jimmy.
Okay, Jimmy. Yeah.
Sounds great, Jimmy! Exclamation mark.
Uh-huh.
Can't wait to get started.
I'm with you.
Can't wait to get started.
I sent this guy to 30 years in jail. I hate that. I hate when you put some thought into a text and the person. I'll tell you a little story. So, people ask me because I've had 4 permanent co-hosts here at the Fan in 23 years. Spielman. Torg, Bone, myself. Right. 4.
Yeah.
Not a lot in 23 years.
What was Herbie then?
Herbie wasn't permanent.
That was just before the backstabbing.
Just a nightmare. And so it was a little temporary thing. And so, 4 in 23 years, not a lot. I spent a lot of time with each of these guys. And I had different levels of friendship, but friendship nonetheless with each of them, including you. And I remember when Spielman got his job with the Lions, we weren't, call each other on the phone type of buddies, but messages back and forth and how's the family, how's everything going, once in a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And he got
Is this during, I'm sorry, is this during or this is after he left the show?
No, this is after.
And then he got the Lions gig.
Yeah, this is afterwards.
Okay, moved up in the front office.
So we weren't hosting anymore, but we keep in touch, at least maybe superficially.
Absolutely.
Because we had the past relationship. And then he got the Lions gig, and I sent him a congratulations text.
Like a happy text.
Hey, man, I'm thrilled that you got this gig. I hope everything's going well for you and the family, and hope we can catch up soon. And I got just a thumbs up to the message and then no other response. And I got to tell you, man, when did he get that job? 10 years ago? It still sticks in my craw.
Spiels.
It still sticks in my craw. I have not texted him or communicated with him since. That's the last.
If we looked up the text history, that's the last bit is his thumbs up.
That we had. I just felt like the response was not good enough for the well wishes, and I'm quite sure that he had a lot of well wishes.
I bet he did.
But
you thought you're up there. You're up there in the hierarchy.
Here's
because of the history that you guys had doing a radio show for a long time.
Here's the way to do it. When Laurinaitis got his job, And I didn't have the type of close relationship with James. We worked together. We lived in the same neighborhood, but
Never did the show together.
It's not like James and I hung out every single day, but I would consider him a casual friend. So when he got the job on Ryan Day's staff, I sent him a message congratulating him and wishing him well. And he very simply responded, "Thanks, Mike. That means a lot."
That's
and
nice.
I didn't expect a book in return, but that's a nice response.
Absolutely.
And so now
Let me ask you, was there punctuation? Was there an exclamation mark? Or was it just a thanks, Mike, comma, that means a lot?
There wasn't, but that's also not his style.
But that means a lot is very
yes.
good.
Yeah.
That's very.
It's not.
You know what that is? That's classy.
Yeah, I think so.
That's a classy response to just throw that means a lot.
And so maybe you're sitting in the car right now or at home or in the cuck chair and you're saying, is this what you guys do? You just analyze punctuation and responses all day long?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yes, we do.
We just sit here and we nitpick everything. If I didn't get the proper thank you, I just said I brought this beautiful thing of hand sanitizer in here today.
We have to talk about this coming up. Nobody knows what you do here.
No,
nobody knows.
No one buys it. I buy it. I got a big thing of hand sanitizer. Matty Ice and I use it all the time. And quite frankly, I wasn't thrilled with Matty Ice's thank you today. Wasn't thrilled with it.
We got to talk about that coming up.
I'm just saying, I wasn't thrilled with it.
I need more.
All right, more go to jails. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
Traffic is slowing down due to an accident at the intersection of Cleveland Avenue and Weldon Avenue. And we've got a couple-minute hold-up on westbound 270 between US 23 and 315 on the North Outer Belt. This report is sponsored by Murphy Tractor. With John Deere construction equipment rentals from Murphy Tractor, nothing stands between you and a job well done. Need smart grade, TopCon, Trimble, or attachments? Their rental fleet is always work ready. Learn more at murphytractor.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
I'm Yolanda Harris. I'm a journalist at 10 TV News. I grew up here, and after 25 years of telling this community's stories, this place still means so much to me. When I'm not in the newsroom, I'm usually out supporting the same people and causes I care deeply about. I don't just report about our community, I belong to it. What happens here affects us all, and that's why we care so deeply about getting it right. And when local journalism is done right, it doesn't sit still. It moves. It moves you to act, to verify, to volunteer, to speak up, or lend a hand. It moves your mind by challenging assumptions and offering new perspectives. It moves you forward by giving you the information to make decisions and thrive where you live. And yes, it moves your heart through the kind of human storytelling that stays with you wherever you are. And at 10 TV, we're here for all of it. These are the stories that move Central Ohio.
Hey there, Bo Bishop here. Tired of the same old routine? It's time to escape with an RV from RCD RV. Motorhomes, fifth wheels, travel trailers, they've got them all. Shop hundreds of RVs in stock today. 3 locations in Central Ohio to serve you or online anytime at rcdrv.com.
Protect your home or business with Ramos Roofing. Trusted roofing, siding, and gutter solutions with free estimates and flexible financing. Call 614-761-7663 or visit ramosroofingohio.com today. Ramos Roofing. Reliable, local, built right.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
Oh, hi. We interrupt office ping pong to bring you an immature radio show. Oh, God. This is Common Man and Timmy.
Mikey, how before we get to the hand sanitizer, and you weren't pleased with Matty Ice's thank you, what do you think of the first few games on our lovely new Brunswick ping pong table from our friends at Billiards Plus?
I love it. It plays a little bit different than the other ping pong table that we had, but I love it. And if you would like to take home our old ping pong table, which we have signed, we have drawn peepees on it. It's a piece of crap, but it's a collector's item. It's one of one. There's a lot of history on that ping pong table. Ryan Day's played ping pong at that table. 10 TV staff have fornicated on that table. There's a lot of stuff. Dom has sat naked with his ass on that table. Go to our website right now, 971thefan.com, and submit your bid. It goes to charity. This is all blind bid stuff, so you don't know who you're bidding against or what the final bid's going to be. So you put your best and final up there. We're going to pick a winner. We donate the money, and you have to come here and get this piece of crap ping pong table. And if you come pick it up, chances are we're going to be here.
Right.
And if you want to play us on the new ping pong table, well, by golly, we'll let you do it.
What do you think that's going to fetch? How much you think
$7
someone back?
$7.
It's going to go like 15 to 20. But when you picture Dom's naked ass on the ping pong table, what do you think he was doing? Like, what led up to that? Was it paying off on a bet? Was it a little extra?
I happen to know the answer to this, but I'm not privy to release that information.
Stop it.
So, if you're watching on YouTube,
the hand sanitizer, you've replenished a gigantic hand sanitizer.
I'm the only one at this entire radio station that buys hand sanitizer. You would think that the company would buy it and put it around, but no, I buy it. I got big jugs here. I got big jugs there. Nice cans is what they say to me here in the office. That's right. And so the one that was in here was getting a little low, and so I replaced it with this Amazon Basics moisturizing hand sanitizer, 2 liters. The big boy, 2 liters of germ-fighting power. And I had it at my desk for a couple days, and I kept forgetting to bring it in here. And earlier on was during Rothman and Ice. I thought they were in commercial break, but I was wrong. I walked down here. I saw the on-air light on. So I just left it on a little stool outside in the hallway, thinking I'll pop in the next break, bring it in here, switch it out. Matty Ice will appreciate it because he likes to use this stuff like I do. A couple minutes later, I come back. The hand sanitizer's gone. It's off of the stool. I see that it's already been placed here in the studio.
Yeah.
And I said to Maddie, I said, well, did you put the hand sanitizer in the studio? Yeah, I did. You do that? Yeah, Maddie, I did. Oh, okay. Thanks.
I think he just was wondering. I believe
I don't like that. I don't care for that.
He thought it was
Thank
just
you.
a formality. Here's what I appreciate, and I do think it'd be nice for everyone to know who's buying some of these items, because that does make a difference. If it's just something that the man, not the common man, but like the big man up top, the big man upstairs, corporate is paying for that stuff, well, then we don't really feel as quick to say those thank yous, because generally the idea is, we're busting our ass, working hard every day. We should get some K-cups. We should get some plates, napkins, forks, spoons, knives, that basic stuff, some plastic cutlery, if you will. Maybe people just think that the hand sanitizer is being purchased by the big man, the corporate guy, and not coming from you, and they just didn't know that you're doing that.
But once you find out that it did come from me, wouldn't it be a little bit more of a, oh, hey, thanks for doing that. I appreciate it.
Hey.
I don't need more than that. I just
much.
felt like the thank you didn't match up to the gesture.
No.
And I think about this stuff all the time. I like, I like order in society, Timmy.
Without rules,
I feel
chaos.
like there's a certain balance to what we do here as human beings.
There's a balance in the force. There needs to be a balance in the force. Right.
Yesterday, my mother-in-law wanted me to get her some hangers from Sam's Club.
What the hell?
She doesn't have a membership at Sam's Club.
Buy hangers? Everyone's got hangers. Who's ever had to buy hangers? There's
What do you mean everybody's got
10 trillion
hangers?
in the world.
I bought hangers not too long ago off of Amazon.
What the hell are you talking about? Who buys hangers?
Nice.
Everybody buys hangers.
Good.
Nice.
What do you use?
hangers.
You use
They're
the
good.
plastic
High quality.
hangers you get at Kohl's?
Yeah.
No,
That's what you got in the closet?
The old wire ones?
My mom was a manager at the Casual Male Big and Tall. We had like
so you
7 million
steal hangers. That's fine. But for the rest of us that don't have a mom that worked in retail, we don't have
Always
hangers.
had an access to
we gotta
retail.
buy hangers, right? So I go and I get the hangers for my mother-in-law, and I deliver them to her house, and she's there, big box, 200 big, plastic hangers.
200 hangers?
Wow, that's extreme.
She's got a lot of stuff.
200.
You know what?
That's a lot of stuff.
She asked for 150 hangers. I said, you know what? We always need extra hangers.
150? How many outfits is this woman wearing?
She's got a lot of outfits. So I got her 200 hangers. And can I tell you something? It's a great deal because it's $12 for every 50.
Wow.
Yeah, they're not that expensive anyway.
No, they're not expensive.
These the thin plastic. Teddy's talking about those thick boys. I have those thick boys for the coats. The coat hangers.
No. It's not a coat thing. It's a regular size plastic hanger, but still, it's a good quality item.
It's a quality hanger,
right? And so I get them and I deliver them to my mother-in-law, and I'm bringing them in the house for her. And
you're doing everything.
She keeps trying to give me money to pay for the hangers. And no, get out of here. I don't want your money. You're my mother-in-law. Pay for the hangers.
That's nice.
Right. I'm not going to take it. But I appreciated the gesture.
Absolutely.
I appreciated the fact that she gave me a nice thing. Oh, you're such a sweet boy. Here, please take this money and
very
a
nice.
Kiss on the cheek. And that was a very nice thank you.
Yeah, that is.
And that's all I wanted.
My mother-in-law would be like that too.
That's all I wanted.
If I were to ever bring something over to her, she would be like a 5-time thank you.
And if I bring some nice hand sanitizer
over no thank yous
in the studio here, all I expect is a thank you and like my mother-in-law, nice kiss on the cheek, and I'll be on my merry way.
A little kiss on the cheek.
Matty Ice, give me a little kiss on the cheek next time. You won't have this problem.
Just dudes doing some kissing
right
here at work. Well, let me see here. My cockfighting for bootsies.
Flacco, my cracko.
Oh, here we go. I really hate my kids and their cell phone usage. I can't stand it. It's from earlier, right? We talked about this. I don't think my husband cares nearly as much as I do. The other weekend, he actually laughed out loud when they were comparing their daily usage on the devices. I was at work all day. My 13-year-old was bragging about 8 hours of use throughout the day. Jesus. And while my 15-year-old is much better, it can still be bad. The worst is when I catch these little fiends on the couch with YouTube Reels scrolling on the TV, but instead of watching that, they're watching different YouTube Reels on their phones, 1 foot in front of their face. They are zombies sometimes, and I have tried everything. We even have cutoff times. Go to jail.
I am not here to tell you how to parent your kid. It's different for every single household. What we choose to do is not necessarily best for you. However, my advice will be, you got to get on the same page as your husband.
Oh, for sure.
The husband's got to get on the same page with you.
It's got to be a team effort with whatever you decide.
If this really annoys you, then whether he thinks it's a problem or not, he's got to get on board. Because I'll tell you what, I walk in that door sometimes, and it's World War III between my wife and my daughter.
And they've been going at it with each other. And so you kind of want to...
I don't even know. I don't know I don't know the backstory. I don't know what's going on. But I instantly jump in with my wife.
Me too.
Because we have to be on a united front. And then later, if, the kid's sleeping, then we have a conversation about it, and I can tell her, I said, you're sort of a cuckoo broad. It wasn't that bad, what are we doing? But in the moment, you have to have a united front.
All she did was tell you to go to hell. I thought it was a pretty good response.
Stupid, horrible mom, and you should die. What are you going to do?
But it's pretty sarcastic.
You have to have a united front with your spouse. So if it's a problem for you, it should be a problem for him.
United we stand. Yeah, get these kids. We got nothing else.
I don't know why we made them.
We have to win.
We keep making them.
We have to win.
Back page coming up. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
Traffic is moving a little slow on westbound 270 on the North Outer Belt between 161 and Cleveland Avenue. And we've got another slowdown on westbound 70 downtown between the 71 East Split and Livingston Avenue. This report is sponsored by Sunsetter. With a Sunsetter awning, turn your patio into a cool, shaded retreat, up to 20 degrees cooler with the push of a button. And right now, save $350 at sunsetter.com. That's sunsetter.com. Life's better under a Sunsetter. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Coffee, sandwich, hash browns. Tired of the same breakfast routine? Time to refresh your morning ritual with a $6 Tim's Trio from Tim Hortons. It starts with a premium blend of freshly brewed coffee, a hot, savory breakfast sandwich made with freshly cracked eggs, and for a tasty twist, a daily baked donut to sweeten the deal. Ask for the $6 Tim's Trio. Your morning ritual refreshed. Only at your neighborhood Tim Hortons. At participating U.S. restaurants, must ask for offer. Medium coffee only. Terms apply.
Enjoy more ways to save at Kroger, like low prices in every aisle. And you can clip and save more with digital coupons in the Kroger app. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. So it's always easy to save big. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Fuel restrictions apply. See site for details.
You can save big on USDA Choice boneless chuck roasts. They're on sale now for just $6.99 a pound with your digital coupon. Limit 5. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
This is possibly the biggest Honda sale in Ohio.
Lindsay Honda's Trade-a-thon is on. Trade your car, truck, boat, or even motorcycle now. Drive a gas-sipping new 2026 Civic Hatchback Hybrid Sport Touring. A very low $279 a month. Or a new 2026 CRV Hybrid Trail Sport all-wheel drive. Just $369 a month. Do you want more for your trade? See Lindsay Honda now.
Trade-a-thon puts you in the driver's seat for less.
See lindsayhonda.com for details.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. If you or anyone in your family has been injured in a car accident, call us now, as the time to file a claim may be limited. Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before, protecting America, fighting for you. Morgan & Morgan. Injured? Dial pound law.
Morgan & Morgan, Ohio office located at 600 Vine Street, Cincinnati. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
I'm Meredith Garfalo, meteorologist at 10 TV News This Morning, and I'm an Ohio girl. I love golf, aerospace, and all things Ohio sports. For nearly 20 years, I've studied the patterns that shape our days, from winter wonders on the south side to dangerous storms along the I-71 corridor. When the weather changes, you'll be the first to know, because you need a forecast that moves as fast as you do. Make the move to 10 TV News This Morning, weekdays from 5 to 9, anywhere you watch.
At Planet Fitness, we know how important it is to take care of both your mind and body. That's why now through May 15th, all new members get free massage amenities all month long, so you can reset, recover, and leave feeling stronger than when you came in. Join the club for just $1 down, $15 a month, and get free massage amenities for the month of May. No commitment. Deal ends May 15th. Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet. See club for details.
Family owned and operated. It isn't all sunshine and rainbows. This is Dennis Sullivan, president of Care Heating and Cooling. Here's something you don't hear admitted very often. When you run a business with your family, you don't always get along with them. We argue, we debate, we have real conversations about the decisions that we make. But at Care, every conversation comes back to our priorities, doing right by our employees and our customers. Because when you treat your team like family, they take better care of the families they serve. And when you treat your customers the way you want your own family treated, trust follows. That mindset doesn't always maximize short-term profits, but it builds something better, long-term relationships. Today, more and more local companies are being bought by venture capital firms, where maximizing profits often leads to a sales-first mentality. Care is still family-owned and locally operated, so we can keep people, not profits, at the center of every decision. Care Heating and Cooling. Call 1-800-COOLING when you need a company you can trust.
T-Bone and Tybus is sponsored by Capital Ford of Columbus.
How'd you feel about doing the spring game? My passion came back out. Dylan, you hear that? Like here, it's just boring the old hat. It's really, because you two are Debbie Downers.
Mornings on The Fan. All your favorite fan shows are available when you want them.
Head to 971thefan.com and hit that subscribe button.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Buckeye Show coming up at the top of the hour. The fine host of the Buckeye Show is the Beamer. Brandon Beam. Hello, Beamer.
Common Man Timmy, happy Friday.
Beam, happy Friday to you. We didn't ask you about this Garrick Higo dude yesterday. You're a big golf guy like me. Where did you come down on him being the 30 seconds or a minute late and then acting like it was no big deal and not my fault afterwards?
Very South African of him, right?
Is it?
I don't
what does that mean?
So I was listening to his interview with Marty Smith, and then I listened to his press conference, and a couple of times he referenced, he's like, I'm in the clouds, you know. I'm like, how much weed do you smoke on a daily basis to be late for your tee time at a major championship?
He's pretty lax, man.
The nonchalant aspect of it bothers me.
But he was mad about it. But he was also nonchalant about, I don't care that they gave me a stroke penalty.
But it's just the notion where he kept saying, I was on time.
You weren't.
But I was late. You weren't on time then. You're late.
About like a second. He's like, how do you define a second?
That
was very meta.
That's how you define a second.
The rule has to start at some point. He was like, so apparently if it's 7:18 and 1 second, you're late. And I mean, I was there on time technically. It was like 7:18 and 30 seconds or 7:19. So, I mean, technically I was on time, but I wasn't.
Compared to 7:18 that's breaking the rule.
Now, what if there was like a spewing from the anus factor? Like, what if you were just violently sick and you had to take a moment? Would there be any kind of grace period to get you to the tee box?
Then you withdraw. Let me ask you a question.
Is that it?
If Tom Brady at halftime of that Super Bowl against the Falcons, right? Where it's one of the greatest comebacks of all time.
28-3.
He's got neurovirus, right? It's coming out of both ends.
Like me this morning.
You had that?
That sucks, man. You were hanging out with Matty Ice.
I was.
You think they hold the third quarter for Tom Brady?
Absolutely. No, of course not. No.
Maybe for Tommy.
No. You're right. You're right, though. A golf tournament's got to go on.
Lamar left the game a couple of years ago and that big Sunday night game.
But, like, as far as what's acceptable, like, say, like LeBron just nonchalantly comes out 2 minutes after a game starts. Now, the game's going to go on, and then he probably checks in because he's LeBron. But would we be okay with that? That type of carefree, not going to be there through warm-ups?
If he's sick, it's a different story. Yeah. But if he's just late to...
Yeah, if he's just late because he was, I got caught up and then got stuck in traffic.
I guess the game starts right at 7:05? I mean, since when?
I don't know. That's actually a good point from LeBron because the games do never start on time. They're always like 12 minutes later. I did see someone on Twitter today, like, quote tweet the Garrett Higo press conference. And I mean, you guys listened to it. He's, very spacey. And he quote tweeted it and said, I would love to see Garrett Higo and Dustin Johnson try to put together a puzzle together.
How many bags of Cheetos are those guys? And then the puzzle's going to be all orange.
Tiger and his bag of pills. Right?
Oh, my God.
Bryson's picking up every single piece and examining it and then measuring it.
TikToks.
Exactly.
Oh,
did he make the cut?
Oh, no. He's
good. He's done.
9 over, 10 over.
Oh, no. He's gone. He's dead.
They killed him.
He's gone.
What's coming up on the Buckeye Show tonight,
guys? Coming up tonight, full 2 hours. Austin Ward is in with me. We had some alternate uniforms for the Buckeyes that came out today. Some new turf going in at the Horseshoe as well. We'll ask Austin's question of the day. Mick Walker of Letterman Row. He's going to join us. Big Buckeye recruiting period. Coaches on the road, so he'll fill us in tonight.
2 big hours. Buckeye Show coming up next. Back page.
The back page.
Sponsored by Care Heating and Cooling. When you need a company you can trust, call 1-800-COOLING.
I got a couple more jailbirds. Got one here from our friend Emma Watson's bottom half. I know his daughter. It just sounds weird to say a name like that.
Yeah.
And his daughter.
I know his daughter.
Just graduated from Dayton, so congrats to her.
I bet you do.
He says, my mole analyzers, I'd like to put on trial the people who insist on taking their disgusting Invisalign plastic teeth molds out while sitting across the table from me at a restaurant right before they eat. I don't want to see your slimy, gross,
that is disgusting,
tooth replicas go from your mouth to your hand to that plastic case. Go to the can and handle your business there. Go to jail.
You know who
it's disgusting
plays with her Invisalign in her mouth sometimes?
Coco.
Nicole Sheeran.
Like she's gross. Steph Curry, chewing on that.
Chewing on the Invisalign.
You can't chew on your Invisalign. You got to take care of that. Thing's expensive. You guys ever had to try the mouth guard from your dentist? They ever tried to hawk that on you?
I can't sleep with that thing in there.
Neither could I.
Felt like I was choking.
How does any... Doc, joking. How can anybody wear one of those things? I tried it for 2 nights. Couldn't get a lick of sleep. I think it was like $500 too out of pocket.
What was it for?
You a snorer?
It's for like snoring. Grinding your teeth, I think. Yeah, they want you to wear that for protection.
You don't snore anymore?
I don't.
I don't care for that answer.
Sorry. What do you want me to say?
I want you to be more of a snorer.
Yes, I do. I wake Meredith up all the time and she punches me.
Good.
She used to punch me.
She would punch you in your sleep?
Yeah.
Like
on
wake
your
up,
hip
idiot. Or on your back?
Wherever.
Hard punching?
Yes.
Jeez.
Don't interrupt a woman in her sleep.
Yeah, but that's not a very pleasant thing for you. Like to just be
She doesn't
hammered.
care about me.
Of course, none of our wives really care about us when they get down to it. So we were talking about Sonic Temple. Mike was talking about, what were you saying about the signs? Like you can actually...
I'm just saying, I'm driving in today.
There's a
70 East, and they have the little signs saying traffic information, missing adult, Amber Alert, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And so the information was rock concert. Use this exit.
Were they playing rock and roll music?
Jerry Lee Lewis going to be there.
I had no clue what was going on. And usually I take 315 down. I looked at my maps. I'm like, 315's a mess. Let me take 71. Like, what's going on over there?
Just put on the sign, Sonic Temple.
Rock.
This exit. Rock. You want to go to the rock concert?
Oh, and to listen to some of that rock and roll, huh? I love that rock and roll. So the headliners at Sonic Temple, because we were trying to remember who they had, they've got Shine Down, Bring Me the Horizon, Tool, My Chemical Romance. They're at the top of the billing here. You've got Sublime, who they're still banging.
Dead.
But the Sun, I believe the Sun is in the band.
Mm-hmm.
Godsmack, Breaking Benjamin.
Ooh. Diaries of Jane?
Yeah, is that Breaking Benjamin? I used to call Breaking Benjamin taste like chicken because for a while, every single band sounded like Breaking Benjamin. It's like, what do they sound like? Breaking Benjamin. What does it taste like? Chicken.
It's fine.
Good Charlotte's there.
Lifestyles of the Rich and the Famous?
John Madden and Steve Madden.
Benji Madden.
Leading singers. They're married to Paris Hilton and Kim Kardashian, right?
Kim Kardashian?
No, they're married to famous people.
I think Nicole Richie is married to one of them.
And Cameron Diaz.
Cameron Diaz, that's right.
Cameron Diaz.
Look at those guys. Good for them.
Pierce the Veil, Marilyn Manson, Stained, Megadeth.
I thought Marilyn Manson was out.
Oh, no, he's in.
I thought he was rapey.
Remember how when he would take his ribs out?
That was the rumor.
I like how that transcends years, because I also heard that rumor when I was in middle school.
Was Paul from the Wonder Years.
He is Paul from the Wonder Years. The
rib
cage rumor was in every middle school in America.
I'm so envious of him.
This was pre-internet, too. How did we get all this stuff?
We all were like at home in the bathroom that night, like, how does he do that?
We do rip a rib.
How does he hunch over that much? Get his head down there.
All right, Buckeye Show's next. We'll see you Monday. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
Watch for a disabled vehicle that's blocking the center lane on westbound 70's off-ramp to Hilliard Rome Road on the west side. And we've got an accident causing delay on East Livingston Avenue at Rhodes Avenue. This report is sponsored by Vision Zero Columbus. Serious crashes on Columbus streets cause permanent physical, financial, emotional, and property damage. Vision Zero is changing that through roadway redesign and a commitment to zero traffic deaths. Find out how at columbus.gov/Vision Zero. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The